part 2 of Briarvel, titled Lost and Alone. Who could that be? Probably Vanitas. It usually is.
Why is there even a
It just
question?
usually is. But if someone would like to recap us to the events of last week, I did not think about what to give you, so you will get a D100 of temp HP, whoever does the recap. I don't know.
Wow.
All right, Levin.
Could be
do it.
100, could be a 1, whatever. You guys
Wait,
can
actually,
do.
we need it on Vanitas.
What?
Do we?
Yeah.
Stop.
The healer? No, shut the fuck up.
Stop being mean. That's actually mean. But yes, we
That's-
are live if somebody would like to do a recap.
All right,
I
Robert.
can- Immediately muted. I can do it.
No problem.
If you want, I could. If you're sick of doing it, I can do it this week. If you
No,
want.
no, I'm fine. I'm fine.
It's up to you.
I got
I
it.
will not
I
deny
got
you.
it. Last time on Blessed
Oh no.
What a shame.
My
We
Guess
had
God.
her
Vanitas
for
has
so
to do it.
long, and then all of a sudden the snipers tick in. The dogs got her. I can't believe.
Happens at least once a day. Once a session.
I feel like this happens also every time we go to do the recap, like because we spend so much time doing what we do,
I know.
and then the recap happens.
Ah,
Hello?
Welcome back.
there we go.
At least once a day.
Yeah,
Session.
It's called the Blessed Roses of Briar. There we go. Cool. Last time on the Blessed Roses of Briarvel, the party had found themselves separately at the city of Briarvel, each coming separately for their own reasons. After the four party members who had seen each other before all kind of had a bit of a reunion, had a bit of a good reunion with each other, and talking to the new person, Varkil. They were accosted by another person in the House Domain, a general who was kind of overseeing things here at Briarvel and what was going on. We got information from him, and we were led to a tent, as we were told a bit about what was going on and about a strange rose that seemingly sucked the life out of a mage who used magic around it. As the party went, we did some more talking and fucking around, but eventually we went to see the said rose. And as we saw said rose, the party member, everyone kind of examined it, and we kind of learned a bit more about. And we learned a bit more about it. We learned a little bit about it. I don't think we learned a lot, but we didn't learn too much about the rose. But we were able to. But Varkil put it in his bag. But as that was happening, Phelan saw something outside, and walked out and saw the prophet himself. Saw the prophet. And as Phelan talked to the prophet said that this was his home, and and talked to Git, and Git was very friendly with the prophet. And as he took his hood off, it was revealed that the prophet has no head, whatever that means. And as that happened, but once that was done, everyone kind of Phelan went back inside, told the party about it. We all reacted as you would expect, but as that was happening, Varkil decided. Vanitas had a Varkil crushed one of the flower buds and had a vision. Vanitas, our resident oracle, had a vision of a woman a blessed, seemingly being getting hurt from it. And once Varkil heard that, he crushed all of them. And the woman seemingly took notice of Vanitas and Varkil, and swore to kind of probably kill them. After that happened, the party then went on went on towards the gate. And before we went inside, Phelan decided to fly over, turn into like a big bird and fly over, and was able to see the city. Was able to see a pretty nice looking city, to be honest. But he got shot at by these weird flesh like cannon things that tried to kill him, but he was able to escape. And before we went in, Varkil saw a man who was seemingly affected by the Gravy's curse, and brought him in, and brought him along inside. And once we got inside, we learned half the party members fell asleep as they were kind of as we were transported somewhere else. And the guy who had the Gravy's curse but wasn't dying from it suddenly started to turn, and Varkil was able to kill him quickly. After that happened, we kind of examined the area around us, but eventually decided to continue onwards, towards the wall we saw in the distance, with a whole bunch of weird sigils on it. And as we made it to said wall, we examined it, and we learned that these were runes from the age of the dragons that were keeping something inside. And we quickly learned what it was keeping inside, as we saw the old Monday group had seen quite a while before, basically taunting us and taunting us to come inside there. And that's seemingly what we have to do, try to get inside there one way or another. And the Lord would fall in 7 days. As that happened, as the party members were starting to leave, we eventually saw that we were able to get some information about different places in the town, which was very helpful. And as we started to leave, we saw these kind of buildings being destroyed by just erosion and stuff, with sigils of Therazoon on it. We walked over there, and we found a house of mirrors with a girl in it. And Varkil previously had told us about these good little girls who like to play games, but we did not play her game. As Eleven walked inside the house of mirrors, he fell into a mirror, and Vanitas ran after him, and that was a whole thing we had to deal with, where we had to get them out of the mirrors. They were kind of drowning. Vanitas was accused by one of the people who long ago called him his brother, one of the blessed, I'm pretty sure, and was basically taunting him and saying not nice things to our boy Vanitas. But after that, the party members decided to go to the go to the hospital, because Vanitas had the idea that we needed to find this girl, as a riddle we got previously had said. So we went to the hospital to find records of her. Well, not the hospital, the hospice. And once we found ourselves in there, we learned that there was not good, that it was kind of run down, and that our fears would be used against us. So we walked inside, which this place was filled with total darkness, and we found an elven girl. The party, the two soft hearts, ran towards her and started to take care of her. But as it was happening, Phelan was able to see that something was here. And as he saw that, a monster attacked and tried to attack Haru, but Varkil was able to intercept. Haru was able to intercept the strike, and that is where we left off. Initiative starting as we faced our first mythic foe. Oh, we also went to the water. Forgot. We also went to the water. We got a sword, and we got half of a sword, forged by a forge smith called Mr. Jones. In that, and now we have to go to the forge, to basically either find the rest of it, or get clues to get the rest of it. Nearly forgot.
And as we pick up
There
to
was
that,
a riddle. Or a note, at least. Sorry.
Yeah, good. No, good.
No, I was gonna say he in the vision that Vanitas saw, there was a note that was left. And I think it was this. I have it right here. That might have just been the note we found, but
That
I think
is
Vanitas
correct.
saw something regarding it in
Yeah.
the vision.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And now we're in
And the
combat.
words on the rune were severance.
Yes.
As
Yes.
well.
Yes.
Oh, creepy music. Creepy paper.
Funnily enough, the music add-on I use updated today with new songs, and this was just called the Atropol, which is fucking hilarious.
No watching the streams.
The Atropol rises.
The Atropol rises. He knew I needed it. The dev's #1 guy.
Wish the Atropol was real.
I wish Vanitas was real. I almost said the fucking cursed word. Haru, you will begin with 31 temp HP. It's an awful roll.
Uh-huh.
But probably better. I'll figure out something next time, maybe, for that. But we begin this strange spider-like creature dropping down in an attempt to whisk Haru away. You could see it has multiple limbs. Its eyes all glow a crimson red. As you look, there are 19 eyes upon this creature's face. And it is huge, easily building size, but it seems incredibly agile and swift. Which, for something of this size, probably shouldn't be. And as we have rolled initiative, Levin, you are welcome to start us off.
Yes. Slevin will first stride to reach here.
As you do so, oh, never mind. It didn't go yet. Ignore me. Continue.
And as well, as a reminder to our good friend Vanitas, Vanitas is blessed currently
Yes.
by the celestial light of Levin. His next wisdom save is made at advantage. Please keep track of that. You should have an effect. I think that's on you,
Yes.
actually. So,
Think
nevertheless, Levin is going to approach over. As he does, he will let out a cry of rage as an action. He's going to try and enter his Dread Martial stance.
Good luck.
There we go. As the Dread Martial stance will activate, and everyone will gain a bonus to damage equal to, I think my weapon die is 3? I'm pretty sure. So it should be 3 instead of 1.
Sure.
It should be automatic.
It should be. I'm hoping. And then for his final move, he will strike out with his Star Metal Greatsword.
That'll hit.
Alrighty. Let's see. I just need to.
I sure hope this thing doesn't one-shot all of us.
Maybe we will.
All right,
maybe
it
we
does
won't
automatically
shot
do it. Perfect.
Not bad.
And that will be Levin's turn as he rushes, strikes, and and scares everyone to do damage better.
Oh,
Haru, it is your go.
It is your turn. Alrighty. I missed this. I'm going to do tandem movement as both Haru and Ymir both stride on at the same time. Haru retreating while Ymir rushing forward. And then I am going to activate I'm going to manifest my realm. As Haru kind of snaps her fingers, and the sigil that burned kind of brightly on both Haru and Ymir glow a bit brighter and crackle with electricity, as an almost kind of like draconic roar kind of echoes a bit. As in a 20-foot burst around Ymir, the surrounding area just kind of starts getting corrupted, and just spot and kind of lightning strike starts striking down, and like strange like visions of towers like rise up in 20-foot area around her. And this area, 20 foot around her, is now difficult terrain, and all enemies have a -1 to fortitude saves.
Nice. Let's go, Vanitas.
Hold up, wait. Am I? Oh, okay, so Dylan, you just dragged Manifest Realm onto the Gugatik.
Yes.
Alrighty, and as my final action, Ymir, I think, yeah, it's so long. Yeah. So Ymir is going to strike. Yep, Ymir is going to try, actually. Yes, she'll try to strike. So hit.
Nice.
Go, Ymir!
Vanitas. That's a pretty good
Your
roll.
move, Vanitas.
Yep, and that is my turn.
Why is it 50
Okay.
degrees in my room?
I'm going to
Was that
cast
big?
Rip the Spirit at
90 degrees. Alright,
Okay.
how many actions using on that, pal?
2.
Coward.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna fucking blast all of us.
30.
Oh my god.
Let's go, the
Damn.
combo. Wait, it literally only. Wait, Vanitas Minion, we got this.
Yeah.
Okay, and
It
How long
then
does
failed.
it take this minus to?
As long as my realm is manifested and it's in it.
Okay. Giga.
and for my last one, what did I do? Where-
Are me and Varkil gonna have turns?
Yeah, it's plenty healthy.
I know, I'm just memeing.
that just sucked.
I have to raise Robert up.
Where-
Robert's like the Atropol. Powerful.
I had him on
Robert
60%.
reminds me many times.
Oh, I was fucking
Yes.
staring at it. God, I'm going blind. Last action, Whispers of Weakness.
Honest. Oh, it's also
Curse
drained.
bound. Yeah.
Hmm?
I'm now curse bound.
It's drained
Why?
from Rip the Spirit.
Yes.
Oh, LOL.
I don't think it has any weaknesses.
Oh no.
And that makes me curse bound go up. Now let me find that.
Sorry, boss.
Yeah, good. Curse bound. There you are. And that is me.
Do we have any persistent bleed enjoyers?
Yeah.
Oh, I got you,
The
homie.
giant spider thing looks at all of you as from each of its little eye holes spews out a strange poison gas cloud.
Ooh.
It's hitting all of you.
Ew. Oh no, get why?
One moment. I'm just reading
No
something.
problem.
Doesn't it get though?
What does it get? Gets in it.
Is it? No, 15 from him?
30.
Oh, sorry. I
It's
thought I said
okay.
50.
It's okay. That's why I said all of you.
Okay.
Got the counter?
Well, I can hit it. I just try to decide whose damage. Oh, it's when damage. Okay, I can decide based off who takes them.
Is that considered a range attack, Dylan?
No, it's an ability.
Okay.
Ooh!
Oh, Kit.
1 second, I have something for this.
Is that no damage on success? Yeah, it's basic.
No damage on crit success, yes.
Yes, critical.
Half on success.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Oh,
Oh.
I want to resolve that.
So,
yeah, I will use Mythic Time on myself.
Let me know when you all have rolled and made your decisions.
Well, I just rolled 2 1s, so
Reload.
30. That's a little bit better.
2 1s and a 4.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited,
We're
man.
going Giga.
does
Actually,
30 make it?
oh, wait, can I do something else, though? Sorry.
What do you want to do?
I forgot I have this. I would like to cast Air Bubble on myself.
I think it's against your AC. but-
Not requires you to attempt saving throw or causes you to take damage automatically. Yeah, you can
Oh,
do
okay.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do both if you want. I don't,
Reaction. I am going to be using my strike against him, my retributive strike. As I'll swing at him. And I will grant the champion's resistance to Phelan.
Nice.
Just give me one moment as I make the attack. Damn.
I'm just trying to fucking cast the spell.
I'm looking for something, so take your time as you figure it out. I will go through stuff in a second.
Okay.
Okay.
It's telling me to create a spell's item, but it won't just let me cast the spell. LOL.
Because you don't have it listed on your sheet, probably.
Okay. Give me a second. Bro, it's so hot in my house.
I'll find this later. Anyway, what are we looking at? Haru failed?
Get critically failed.
No, Haru succeeded with by 1. Funny.
Holy, I thought I failed.
It's
Oh,
a
wow.
DC 20. Oh, it doesn't show you. It's a DC 27. It's not a high DC.
Oh.
Get crit failed. Vanitas succeeds. Crit success. Phelan, you succeed. I think
Okay.
Git dies.
Alright, let's see how much damage it does.
Git takes 160 poison.
Okay, then I'll do this.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I just have to use... Oh, well, technically I used my... Missed the mythic point. It's okay. I can heal him on my turn.
Sorry, boss.
It's okay.
Is he within range of my aura?
Which
I don't think
one?
so.
Because I would have given
You have
it to
two-
someone who
you
crit
have
failed. I
two
just don't know.
auras. Only
Yeah.
crit fails.
It's the champion aura that I have to that I'm checking for right now.
Gotcha.
Give me one moment, because
Take
I
your
would
time.
have given it to the person who critically failed. No, it's 15 feet, so that's why. Yeah. Sorry, man. I would have given it to him otherwise.
No, you're good.
Okay. Phelan, did you take your 40?
Oh, the air bubble doesn't stop it? I thought it was like a poison. So, like, I didn't breathe it in.
I don't know if it works like that.
I feel like that's, like, what the spell's designed for, but... I mean, the item, but... Okay.
Enters an environment where it can't breathe. I don't know.
Okay, I'll just take 40. It's fine. I don't want to argue.
No, I'm. It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
I don't
Because
know.
it triggers when enemy hazard makes me make a saving throw.
Yeah, it's not a hazard though. It's an attack. I think that's for traps. I don't think
Yeah.
it's because this is like a breath weapon.
No, it just says an enemy comma hazard or the environment.
Yes, I know.
So it's all three things.
Yes,
Makes an
no,
attack against your AC requires you. Okay. No, like I said, I'll just take my 40 damage.
I'm
It's fine.
sorry.
No, it's okay.
It will then. Oh no, it's good. Take a bite at 11. Not a crit.
Mhm. No.
It's going to grab you, Levin.
Okay.
As it has Levin grabbed. No, I'm sorry. It's going to attempt to grab you. I misread. You are not grabbed yet.
What's that versus my fortitude DC? I don't have to make any checks, right?
It fails. Ooh,
Oof, baboof.
poor thing. It rolled a 5. It's gonna do that to add. No, it can't. It's not a reaction. Ignore me. That's funny. Terrible creature. Terrible creature. It's then going to make a leg strike at you, Levin. Oh!
Ooh.
There he goes.
That's the crit. 92 damage.
Mm-hmm.
This is Spider Skitters. Phelan, it's your go.
The spider skitters. People are looking pretty bad. What do we think?
People
I'll
ain't
cast
looking
heal
good. Okay.
for 3 actions. So it's a 30-foot emanation.
That'll heal him.
Uh,
He's not undead.
That's yeah.
I feel like that's fine.
Okay. I'm just letting you know. You get 1. I won't tell you again.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's damage. What? Or is that healing?
That's healing.
That is healing.
Okay.
It's just damage for people
Undead.
that take damage.
Okay. So then Git'll be up. That's all 3 actions. Because I didn't use a command action on Git, he does get 1 action. And he'll use that to move 15 feet, because he doesn't have that much movement. 5, 10, 15. That's
All
my
he has
turn.
is 15 movement.
I don't know. Something might be wrong, but
That's
Yeah.
weird.
as for now, he has 15.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Varkil, it's your go.
I'm waiting for people to take their healing. Or is Vanitas not healed because Vanitas not dead?
Vanitas is undead. Oh no!
Does he take
Oh yeah, you did damage to Vanitas.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
don't-
bust you out.
I
I
don't
just
take damage from that. I just don't get
Hey.
healed.
okay.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm a vampire, so I'm not technically undead.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
yeah. But he's right. He just doesn't have. He just doesn't. It got,
All
yeah.
right, cool.
Shame.
My bad. I didn't know. All right. I'm going to mark this guy as my prey. As my first action. Do. If I can find my shit again.
The curse-bound icon's a little eye. I love this.
That.
That's so funny.
As a free action, I get to do a recall knowledge on him for the nature roll. Because of all my stupid feats. Do I just do a nature check on him just flat,
Yes.
Dylan, or do I have to click something first?
You can make it. Just roll a nature check.
All right, and then that's good in that one. I got that out of the way.
Oof.
And then I'm going to double slice him. And then it will be. Let me reread this because it's been forever since I used it. Which is this? My current map. Okay, that's what I was worried about. So it will be strike and strike.
A hit
The
and a
40
miss.
hits.
Almost a crit. Very close. Very close.
And that is my turn then.
Okie doke. Levin, you are not grabbed.
Yes. One action. Levin will lay on hands himself. Might as well. As he will cast his funny lay on hands. As he will give himself 36. Second action. He is going to flourish the sword as it will begin to blow with light. As he's going to use his celestial slaughter strike.
Why did they not give this thing attack of opportunity?
So his next
Sad.
attack
Yes.
will deal extra damage. And his next attack is going to be his Blessed Counter Strike, as my enemy triggered my reaction last turn. As I'm going to strike out with my Blessed Counter Strike. Just making sure all of my stuff is on. As, yeah, here we go.
The Blessed.
As, here we go.
Big hits, big hits.
Big hits indeed.
Oh, his frightened would have gone down by 1 at the end of his turn. I apologize. Continue. You're good still,
Does
obviously.
it? Is it less than 1, or is it
It was 2.
just can't be reduced?
Now that he has been struck by the Blessed Counter-Strike, he has weakness equal to half of my level to all strikes dealt by myself or my allies. So he has a weakness of 6.
The
for
sword
those now.
effect didn't work, I think.
For the Star Metal,
Yeah.
for the Slaughter Blade, let's see.
I don't think it added
It
the damage.
increased bonus to hit and damage, and everyone's supposed to gain temporary hit points equal to the damage dealt by the strike. That seems like it could be correct. Half the damage.
You need to make a will check to reduce his frightened, Dylan. DC 29
Gotcha.
'cause of my-
1 second.
thing.
Something broke with your sword from Foundry.
Yes, I'm trying to see what it is as well.
Oh, we'll save. you said?
So
Yeah, because of my dread
36.
rune.
yeah,
Okay, we're
is it
just
another
selling it.
+6 as well? Is that what it is?
I'm trying to see why.
Numbers,
it
numbers,
broke.
numbers.
Go ahead.
I hate that stuff just breaks in between sessions. Damage. Oh, I see why. You have other circumstances that override it.
Oh, because it's a circumstance bonus to damage.
Yes. That's
Okay.
why it's balanced to a degree.
I see.
I think Counter-Strike is a bonus to damage.
Counter-Strike gives a +1 die. That's it.
Then what is it that's giving you a circumstance bonus?
Because I have a status bonus from my Dread Martial stance, but not a circumstance.
Brilliant.
It's also
might be-
that's all. No, brilliant's just extra
Then
die.
What the fuck is doing it?
To be clear, I am looking at the damage calculation right now. There's no mention of the Celestial Slaughter Strike's damage here. And if it was because of it being an overlapping effect from circumstance or status, it would show up, just grayed out because I wouldn't be able to apply it.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Take your time.
That's weird as fuck. What?
And when I activated the
Because I
Celestial
tested
Slaughter
it
Strike,
way beforehand.
give me 1 second. Let me.
It
It was on the hit.
Let's try this. No, it's not adding the damage for some reason.
Is it an extra 6 or what is it?
I'm sure. 1 second.
Take your time.
No, it's a lot more than that. That's why I want it to work.
That's fair.
It's actor level times 3.
Oh, that's right. It did say that. It says that. It said that in the screenshot
Yeah.
that you'd sent me. Yeah, but it doesn't. Oh.
Something broke. I hate Foundry sometimes. It adds the bonus to your attack. It's just not adding it to damage. But it worked last time.
It did. You're right. Am I using the wrong Celestial Slaughter Strike? Is there another one on my sheet?
No, because I tried dragging the effect straight from the thing. Give me 1 second. Foundry's gonna go down. I'm gonna open another Foundry and look. That's something that adds damage, because it's the same code. I apologize. That's super fucking weird, because it's a big thing. I want it to work.
It's absolutely fair.
Because it's basically a once per combat smite. Which is annoying, because I tested all these things explicitly.
Was there an update to Foundry, maybe?
No, not that I'm aware of. It didn't look like it. I have damaging effects in other foundries, so I'm trying to look at stuff. No, that adds damage dice, not damage. Fucking motherfucker. No, stuff's just not working.
Yippee!
That certain tag is just not working, I guess. But check one more thing real quick. I'm so sorry, guys. I had to die prep.
You're good, man.
I'm over here shit talking Robert in DMs. Don't worry.
Don't be mean to Robert. He had a bad week.
Yeah, that was all I orchestrated it.
His metal box is leaking. He's gonna die. He's gonna flood. His days are numbered.
The rain stopped, so the leaking stopped.
That's
The
not
rains.
The rains never stop, you fool.
good. Does this work then? Because if this works, there's no reason for the other one to not work.
Satanos?
God kick.
Shut up. How do you see that?
I was still in.
What?
I refreshed. Yeah, I was still in it.
Yeah, I just crashed now. Now I'm reconnected.
That's weird.
Oh my god.
Now I'm full crashed.
Wait, it showed you Satano's God kick?
Yes, it said God kick. We saw behind the curtain.
That's funny. That's very funny. The God kick. Alright, alright. I'm gonna import this. If this doesn't work, then I'm gonna throw something. Alright, Levin, roll damage.
Alright, coming back in.
Oh, okay. This works. So there's something in between the two that's causing it not to work. Anyway, for now, I'll fix this behind the scenes. 3 times levels, 36. I'll take an extra 36 damage.
Yes, so
38 plus 36.
that means everybody else is going to be getting 37 temp HP. Is that including myself?
I don't think so. I think it's everybody but you. I'll double check.
Each ally within 50 feet, other than yourself. Yes.
Other than you. They gain half the damage
everybody-
dealt, yes. So
Yeah,
that's-
37 is half.
Yeah. So you'll
I did
gain
the damage.
37 temp HP.
Alright.
And he is now weakness 6 to all damage dealt by myself and allies through strikes. And that is my turn. All 3 actions.
I
How
can
much temp
drag
HP
that
do we
to
get?
him.
37, you said?
37.
Okay.
That's the last time I'm saying it.
Okay.
I just logged in.
I
dude.
apologize about all of that.
I'm kidding.
Haru, it's your go, I believe. Yes, Levin?
Where does
Mm-hmm.
Frankie go?
No, I'm good.
All right. It is my
Oh,
turn.
I see why. I'm fucking stupid. Holy shit, that makes so much sense. I'm not
For
gonna
one
tell you what I did wrong, but I know what I did wrong.
All right.
Alright, end this and then counter.
I'm refreshing the page one more time because Foundry just crashed.
Oh,
I just got back in.
When I mess with the rules elements, it crashes. Okay. Rejoin, redo, reuse, recycle.
should I use slow here? I don't think I need to use slow here.
I think we need to burst this fucker down.
Yeah. So if he does go next, so it might be good to just use slow here. Fuck it, I'll use slow.
It works now, Jake. There you go.
Thank you, my friend.
I'm
No,
not gonna say what it is, but it's stupid.
yeah, because I do want to get my thing out. I'm going to do mythic casting. Gonna spend a mythic point. And going to cast slow.
DC 38 Fortitude. Ooh.
Oh, brother.
And he has some
Why does it... Oh. Why, game? Why?
Oh my god, he has mythic resilience to those two. Oh, let's go.
Why, game? Why?
Let's go.
He is slowed 1 for 1 minute.
Let's go.
That's so... Again, I didn't make the monster.
No, it's so good. I'm so happy. And then
Oh
your
my
mirror.
god, this spell is the bane of your life.
And then your mirror is going to strike and hit, dealing 28 damage. Yippee! Holy shit! So much
Weak
damage.
to enemy strikes twice? What? Alright, the boss is broken. It's taking double damage. I don't care.
It might auto calculate when I hit it, so the effect.
No,
because
I dragged the effect onto it.
No, I know, but I'm saying that it might auto calculate that it takes more, not from having an effect, but just from me attacking.
No, because without the effect, it doesn't take anything.
I have no clue then.
Yeah, Foundry's just dropping the ball a little bit. It's fine. We'll get through combat quicker that way. Not a big deal. I don't care. I don't mind. Again, it's a single combat. There's a lot of stuff to go today. Vanitas, it is your go, I believe.
Yes. Okay, first things first, casting heal. 2 actions on Levin. 64. And last action, I'm going to burn a charge from
Guiding
myself
star.
and cast time skip on Vorkel. That is me.
Time skip. The Gogoth. It can't speak. You hear it skitter about in its strange nonsense, as it's going to spend a mythic point to remove a condition. Bye-bye, Slow.
Aha, but it's still burned in action.
And a mythic point.
Oh yeah.
It's then going to look at Levin. I lied. It's going to look at Haru. Not Haru. You know what I mean.
Ymir.
32 to hit Ymir.
Yeah.
My retributive strike.
62 damage.
As I'm swinging at him, and Ymir is going to gain.
That'll
Sorry,
hit.
didn't
You're
target.
Good. No, you're good. That'll hit.
And Ymir can have my champion's resistance.
Can it grab things of that size?
Yes, just not larger than it.
If it's 2 sizes larger, it can't do it. But if it's
Yeah.
one
Unless it has
size, it should be able
Titan's
to do it.
grasp.
It's not going to try. It's gonna take a bite out of Ymir again. Ooh, it'll miss.
It can try.
Phelan, it is your go.
Phelan's turn.
Nice. No dots. No dots.
I would be so sure about that. Alright. It's still in Ymir's little thing. I'm going to cast. Let's see.
Yeah, it's still in my realm.
He's. What?
Yeah, don't remember. Fear.
What's up?
Fear and the check.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt Chris was talking.
Oof.
Damn you.
No more fear.
This. As Phelan points at it, and worms begin to grow out of its carapace. God
No, it
damn
doesn't.
you. The only time it does well is against me.
Yeah, really.
Have you guys noticed that?
Yeah, it just saves you.
Hey, that's fair enough. I'll take all the successes. And then I'll use another action to move this guy. 1, 2, 3. And then Git will attack it. Go, Git, go! Beast Blade, yeah! 37.
You got a
That
target.
hits?
A 37 will hit.
Okay, sorry.
You're good.
It's hard controlling two
I
PCs. I
understand.
forgot that.
As the beast blade strikes into it, it skitters about. Wait, did Git move?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you roll back step? Where did Git move from?
He moved here.
Okay. As Git moves, he's gonna skitter away. Sorry.
Oh no.
5,
It's okay.
10. So I'm not
Alright,
sure Git
then
has reach.
He
1,
not.
does.
2,
3.
3.
No,
Oh.
I don't think it's reach. No,
I'm sorry. That's why. I
It's okay.
apologize.
he'll just use his second action to move again. 1, 2, 3. Try to give Varkill some sort of unguarded and pass the turn.
Okie doke. Can I do diagonals? In this
Yeah.
system, I can't remember. Okay.
I think you can.
What's more important? I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 there for 11. That's my first action. And then I'm going to... Where's that? Trip as my second action. And I had Titan Wrestler, so I can trip it even though it's big. Looking for the fucking thing. I gotta look it up. And then blah, blah, blah. Just do an athletics check.
Yes, sir. That is a
I'm
failure.
going to fail. All right, that's 2 actions. I have 2 left. So what I will do is I will double slice as my last action. Which is over here. Sorry, I'm trying to relearn all this shit again. So we go that one, other than that one.
Oh, no. That'll hit.
Hell yeah, though.
You could
All right,
mythic point it if you want.
I can mythic point the first one.
Yeah.
Is that a thing you can do?
Yeah,
Rewrite fate.
Mythic Point is essentially just a hero
They're
point.
They're
Plus 10. Is it a plus 10 or is it just the regular?
It
It's
goes.
not a plus
It's
10.
not plus 10. It's plus.
You know what? No, I'm not worried about it. They got this covered. It's fine.
Yeah, they got this. Patrick, that's what I've been saying. I was bottom of the initiative, guys.
Yeah, exactly. They got
Yes.
There's a lot between now and then. And I gave 11.
Oh,
you
why
know,
did he take
like-
triple? What the
Because he
fuck?
sucks. I don't know,
Get wrecked,
dude.
nerd.
I don't understand. Okay. It's some... Is it per weapon die he takes it?
That's the
Yeah.
wrong button.
Oh, is it?
That's insane!
Blessed Counter-Strike's Giga.
Did you take the extra action you had?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I did.
Strode
I did.
trips.
I moved first. Thank you.
Oh my god, that's insane. Okay, that makes more sense now. Now I understand why it's doing that. Fuck.
11 marches.
If you can move a little,
March.
if you can move 5 feet up, you get flanking.
He should have
Don't
it.
I already have it? I would have it here.
Oh,
I
okay.
think
Why do I
so.
have to move 5 feet up? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. Then you get flanking with Git, bro. That's why I moved him there.
Gets friends with the Prophet. Let him
I want to
never
get
flank
flank
with him.
I'm getting Frank with Varkill already though.
Bro,
Yeah.
fuck Varkill though. No, I'm joking.
All right. Well, as I move closer, I am going to smite evil. As I'm going to mark the sky, as Levin will deem him to be evil. Unfortunately, I can do this whenever I want, as long as he triggers my reactions. So I am striking him with a blessed counter strike again. As I will be attacking.
Oof.
Miss.
Oof,
That is
baboof.
fair. Do I want to reroll? He's
I might have
pretty
lied.
low.
I don't know if you can. I might have lied about that, by the way.
About re-rolling?
Yes.
I think it's a specific feat that you need to
Yeah.
do that.
Yes.
To re-roll
Mythic
attacks
Strike,
at
I
least,
think.
right? Well, I have
think-
Mythic Strike, but you need to use Mythic Strike beforehand
Correct.
Yeah.
to make it a Mythic attack.
So you cannot. I lied.
Okay, so I can't re-roll it. Okay,
I think.
well,
there's upsides and downsides.
no, absolutely.
Oh, let's go check.
I rest my turn.
I'm sorry.
I don't care. It's fine.
Give me your it's your go.
It's your turn.
We need Vanitas to like suck out this guy's soul.
I don't do that.
Release your
I mean, you
soul
could.
to me.
Alrighty, Ymir is going, well, first, I'm going to, as an action, sustain my realm as my, I'm going to sustain my realm to keep my realm at 10 feet, because it does shrink every round. And then, we're going to do this. Where are they? There they are. Is I'm going to do this, and everyone within that gets Courageous Anthem. So you guys can just kind of drag that to your sheet. I will then, as a free action, jump to this.
You will fail.
I don't know why that didn't do anything.
I think it's a
can't tell.
success.
Okay, that lasts 3 rounds now.
I think the DC is 27.
It's a 60-foot emanation, so I think everyone's in that. And you guys can just, if you go into effect stuff, you can change the duration of it, but I don't think this guy lasts this longer than a round. So, and then your mirror is going to, with 2 actions, do Draconic Fury. Frenzy, sorry.
Does she have enough reach?
Yep, she has 15 foot of reach.
He's 20 feet away from her. No, he's not.
Is he 10? Yeah, only
His
10
token's
foot.
big. I apologize.
It was already deep. So,
That miss.
I'll hit. I'll hit. And that is my turn.
Vanitas, you could do the funniest thing.
We have prepared the meal for Vanitas.
No, Vanitas, don't eat him, Vanitas.
I can't eat people.
You could do the funniest thing.
That's not a people.
Yeah, that's not even a people. That's
You
not
could
cannibalism.
do the funniest thing.
You're a vampire. You have a bite attack.
It has 3 HP left.
Oh, that's 3. I'm not going to bother with that spell then.
You could do the funniest thing. You could walk up and bash it to death with the guiding star.
No.
And all of us would be like, "Oh my god, the guiding star is good."
Do not listen to this guy. He's trying to stall to get one more turn out of
You
this
could walk
thing.
up to it.
He's trying
You
to get
could
one more
throw
turn out of it,
the
Vanitas.
guiding star, even.
Vanitas,
He's trying to kill
Be
the
led
shark,
not-
dude.
be led not into temptation. Deliver us from evil.
I'm casting ignition. Go.
There's a fucking devil on his shoulder.
Really?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Vanitas.
Let me in.
Get it, my boy. Throw the guiding star.
We should have trusted the guiding star.
Vanitas,
I can't. I have,
let me
to, I have
in.
to draw it out.
Oh, you have to draw it, oh, you
Oh
fool.
god, it's useless.
Vanitas, let me in.
Yeah, with you people. Literally, all my other spells are 2 action. Wait, no, they're not. Do I dare use another spell? Man. That's not good.
Vanitas,
Rip the
let me
spirit. Die.
in. Bruh.
I'm annoyed.
I hope you roll
Takes
like a,
half
I
damage.
hope you roll a 6. Damn.
That's something like
Yes.
a he ate his soul.
The death effect immediately. Oh god. You see Vanitas holds out his hand as he sucks out the soul of this thing. Just. As the Gogoth, its lifeless body crumbles to ash as it hits the floor. As your first mythic encounter is successful, the elven child that you saved immediately grabs onto you, Vanitas, in the tightest bear hug you've ever felt in your life. Goes, "Oh, thank you, mister. You killed the big spooky guy.
Oh, you're welcome.
But what are you going to do about its mate?"
The what?
The kid looks at you and goes, "Don't these big spooky things always have a mate?"
Phelan.
Oh, what?
Do you know anything about those things?
Oh, well, not really. They're not like doesn't seem to be like a natural being, but it does look like a spider. And if it is a spider, it would probably either have eaten its mate, or it is the male spider trying to seduce a female, and the female would be inside the nest and much, much larger. I'm talking about like 20 times the time of this one.
Dylan,
Hi.
is the manifest realm discernibly demonic?
Oh, 100%. 100%. The air smells of sulfur. It looks like parts of the building are catching on fire. It's like being back in the hells.
Well, not on
Unmistakable.
fire.
Does this does
It does end. The corruption, as she stops sustaining her realm kind of subsides and just kind of poofs into dust.
Just staring at the corpse, not even turning to look toward Horror Ymir. 11 speaks out and he goes, "You dabble with disgusting power there."
Well, okay. Alex, this probably isn't the best time to explain my reasoning, but I didn't make like a deal with the devil or anything. I just kind of willed this stuff to existence. I don't know how to explain it other than that, I'll be honest.
You would note
Nothing.
the many bodies that hang from meat hooks in the air seem to have been cooked by the
Ugh.
strange domain conjured by Haru.
Can I, while we're doing downtime, can I take time to heal everybody?
Yeah, sure. Do you have a way to?
Yeah, I have medicine.
Sure.
How long does tap HP last in Pathfinder?
Till end of encounter, unless otherwise stated.
Okay.
So the recap HP lasts until it's gone, but that was used already. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick as you do your healing.
Okay.
We're in the midst of an important task, so I will leave it at that for now.
I'll explain it more when I get when we get to like the tavern or whatever, and we have like time to ourselves, when we're not in, she looks at the meat hook.
If it were anyone else, they would not be afforded explanation.
Yeah.
I'm sure Haru has a good reason.
Yeah, I think it's
Levin
a
doesn't
good
say anything
reason.
to that.
She kind of leans into Vanitas. I think he doesn't like you either. He also turned into a demon.
That's
Yeah, he totally is. Like, I'm kind of like the only one he likes still.
I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
think he likes you either.
Well, then we
Possibly
still have
we lied.
Varkill.
That's true.
Well, Varkill, is this like the craziest thing you've ever fought ever?
No.
I don't think it's the craziest thing we fought.
I'm trying to gauge like how, like what has been going on in Varkill land.
Gives you a soft shrug.
Anyway, I don't think this thing has anything else here because something this large would need a lot of food to continue to exist, and it doesn't seem to be going through that much.
Gestures at all the big hooks.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
no.
just gonna pokes one of the meat hooks, like
There's-
raise an eyebrow.
I mean,
Well,
they're-
no, but
they're- let me speak,
if there was
please.
two of
Hey,
them, they'd be eating them a lot faster.
shh. The hooks are hanging from the ceiling. There are no bite marks or anything on them. It does not look like the creature was eating them, nor does the creature have a mouth that looks like it would eat living flesh like that.
I would describe the process of how spiders eat to Dylan, but he can't. But I don't want to do that to him.
It isn't a spider. It is a mutated human.
I
It's
know.
gonna slurp it all down.
Can I use just treat wounds to just heal everybody full?
Yes, that's fine. I don't care.
Oh, fun fact. That hurts me.
Why?
Because I just looked at Amp here. I am damaged by vitality.
Yeah.
I
I was
think
to take
have
Stitch
that.
Flesh, but I didn't.
Treat wounds
bad.
wouldn't hurt you, I think.
No, I don't think so. I
No,
also
treat wounds would
have.
not.
No, not you. At the top of,
I have
top of the
this.
healing spell.
I
Yes,
have this.
heal, yeah.
Does this work?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. It doesn't say anything about that, but I thought it'd be fine.
No, but I mean,
I'm gonna get some water real quick.
You can heal from treat wounds. You can't heal from the heal spell. Yes.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get some water real
Go
quick.
ahead.
Sorry, it's like 150 degrees in my house, in my room for some reason.
Shut the heat off.
Dude. Is it hot
I
as on
can't-
York too today?
No.
It's
No,
60
it's
here
just-
today.
It was
People
yesterday.
complain about the heat not being in my building, so they run the heat all the time now, even when it's like, not cold out.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yesterday
Gotcha.
was
Go get
60
water.
degrees here.
Yeah, dude. 60 in Chicago area in
That's-
fucking February.
Yeah.
Almost
yeah.
February.
Today was
We're
a
all gonna
little
die.
chilly, but it goes back up to 60 Monday.
Yeah, it's
Don't
crazy
remind
talk.
me.
Crazy talk.
It's always hot by you, though, Robert.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a fact of life.
Well, you guys have the coast too, which makes it cool, warmer by you than by me. But by
Yes.
me, it's crazy to be that warm right now.
Oh, yeah, I can only imagine. Doesn't sound great.
Like, Mark came home from school today, and she's like, had her jacket off, just carrying down the road. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, it's so warm out. I'm like, yeah, yeah, it is. You're not wrong.
It'll be 72 Monday? Good God.
That is gross.
You're gonna melt, buddy?
It's too early for this warm weather.
Yes, correct.
Oh, Dylan.
Yes.
Here's my bargaining chip for you.
Okay.
I will trade you Agile for a reduced deadly die.
I'll give you Agile on one of them for free. Which one you want Agile on?
The one that isn't as main handy. There's reasons. Give me a second. I gotta look at the names. Death's Edge.
No problem. I just forgot. That's all that is.
It's all good.
more
I
than-
will still. I can
More than
still
anything
trade
else,
you.
it's just, no, you're fine. I don't mind. More than anything else, it's just I forgot.
It's all good. Yeah, it's just map is a bitch in Pathfinder. That's all.
Correct. When Phelan returns, we will resume. But yes, you all can tell this thing has not been eating these bodies.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Is everyone ready to go?
Yeah, I guess what would you
Or
like?
are we waiting for anybody?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think we're all here.
all right. I think we should like head upstairs like immediately, or we can.
For out of game questions, Chris, do you have like continual recovery and ward medic and all that crap?
I have battle medicine. And I took a couple.
If it matters, I have continual recovery and ward medic too. So for time purposes, if Dylan says it matters,
Right now, it doesn't. If we get tighter timeline, I'll say. But for now,
All
you're
good.
good. For now, you're good.
I also have
Yeah.
a ward medic.
Yeah, we
Oh,
we
and
are
Mr. Surgery.
mediced up.
Mm-hmm. And when we hit level 13 after this session, I'll get the natural thing too, so that I can just get a plus 26 to all my medicine checks
Swag.
automatically.
All right.
Yeah, let's go upstairs. Let's go upstairs.
Oh wait.
Uh,
Oh,
mhm.
little elf girl.
The-
What are you doing here?
The girl looks towards you. It's my home.
Oh,
I live here. I was born within the walls.
what?
Can I tell how old this girl is? Because I'm also an elf. Like,
Let me
can I tell like what
get
range?
A perception sense motive.
Okay.
So just a perception check.
Nah.
Phelan looking at her. She looks young, but it's hard to tell with elves.
Yeah. I know.
What's
Hey.
your name, little one?
My name is Vanitas.
No.
What?
No.
That is the name Mother gave me.
Who was your mother?
She's not here anymore. And she points towards one of the meat hooks.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It is okay. Mother told me always hide in the walls where it's safe.
Mhm.
And so I do. But then there was that big fat thing. And I'm really hungry, you hear her stomach growl. Do you have any food?
Yeah, I'll pull out some rations from my pack.
As you do, you give her like a piece of fruit or something. You see her ravenously eat it. And then the food just sort of falls from her shirt. She looks down. That didn't help.
Oh.
As you look, Vanitas, you can see there's a large hole in her stomach. A large cylinder-shaped hole.
Oh.
Looking at this girl, she probably shouldn't be alive.
Haru.
Yes.
I don't know what to do here.
Is the hole like
What?
a wound, or is it like just like a hole, like it just isn't there?
Like a wound, yeah.
It is like a wound. So okay,
Yep.
it's that I just want to clarify.
No, of course.
Why is Phelan the boss?
Because I am the boss. Because I run things around
It
here.
wouldn't delete.
Ah.
Well, looks like
are
a
you in
wound.
pain?
She looks at you. What does pain feel like?
It doesn't
Oh.
feel good.
Guys, I think
I'm
that
really hungry.
For
You hear her
what?
stomach growl some more.
Phelan is standing behind her,
Mhm.
and he waves to Vanitas for his attention.
Mhm.
And then Phelan will point at the little girl, and then point at one of the meat hooks,
No.
and then point at into the middle of his chest.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, does that? Yeah. Does it look like the wound? Does the wound look like it could be from a meat hook?
Let me get a medicine check.
Oh, fuck. Actually, honestly, not the worst. 32.
No, it's too precise.
Haru just
Looks like
subtly shakes her head.
surgically just cut out a piece of her stomach, a large cylinder-like hole.
Yeah. Haru shakes her head.
Well, do you remember anything like happening to you?
She shakes her head a little bit. Last thing I remember before the big monster thing came, Mother was telling me that no matter what happens to me, the doctor will keep me safe. And then I remember there was an operation upstairs. And then I went to sleep for a long time. Like at least 3 hours. And then I woke up and everyone was gone.
Well, we're going to like go upstairs, so like we could like check out like what happened, if you would like to find out.
The girl looks towards you. Okay. Can you give me a piggyback ride?
You could ride Git. Look at him, he's so big and comfy.
The girl nods and she climbs onto Git.
Yeah, I'm like small and like don't worry about me. Anyway,
Yeah, the same height as her. I mean, makes sense.
thank you for helping us with the big monster. We really appreciate your help. But we are trying to get out of this hospital as soon as possible because it is dark and scary. No offense, I know this is your home.
The girl nods. Goes, it is comfy. There is all the jerky you could eat upstairs.
Oh, totally. And listen, I love jerky as much as the next person.
A
You know,
lot
I
of
love
it's
to get
too
my
high
hand
up,
on
I
meat
can't
when I
reach
can.
it.
No, yeah,
Oh.
well,
More of a soul sausage man myself. Ugh.
alright. Let's get the fuck to the upstairs.
Let's go. Let's go.
As you,
Young
yeah.
Vanitas, Levin says to the girl.
Young Vanitas.
yeah, look towards you.
Since you said you lived here, do you know of any rooms upstairs or on this floor that had papers in them? Perhaps with writing inside of, like,
She
shelves
nods.
or anything else of the sort?
I try to eat the papers. They don't taste very good.
Where is that room?
That is in the doctor's office.
Could you lead us there?
Okay. As she pats Git on the head and starts pointing as Git looks towards you, Phelan, and goes, "Ooh, this child will be a mighty fine dessert. After I eat all these bodies, of course." Ha 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 ha.
Get you're a crazy motherfucker.
He looks at you and goes, "I am Lord and in charge.
You're not even the largest one here. Like, grow up.
But if I eat Ymir, then I become Ymir and become larger," he says.
Then you become Ymir and you have to hang out Haru all day.
But if I eat Haru,
Then you have to hang out with Vanitas all day.
last time I was hanging out with the Prophet, he told me about something about Vanitas that I don't want to tell you. But I think I
Can you
have
tell?
to. As
You should probably tell me.
he breaks down to like a whisper, even though only you can hear him. Goes,
Yeah.
"That's Vanitas guy. He's in love with you.
Oh no.
The Prophet told
This is
me
going to be
so.
This is going to be very messy.
The Prophet told me.
I just don't think
The Prophet said it's enemies to lovers, his favorite trope."
I just don't think I could ever forgive him, so I don't think that's going to work.
Yes, he has been inside of you, hasn't he?
You're kind of freaky, Git.
Okay.
I want to only get one half of this.
Yeah, we're just hearing half a conversation here.
Phelan's like laughing his ass off walking up the stairs. You're
we're
kind of like a freak, Git.
As you all make it upstairs, you would find...
Dylan?
Yes, hello.
1 second. What are the walls made out of?
The walls are made out of... what looks...
Children.
No, that'd be funny. What looks like sagging and moldy brick and stone. Maybe some
How thick
sheetrock.
are they?
Not particularly. Maybe a couple inches.
Okay, never mind then. Well, I wasn't sure if I should take what she said literally or not, but if it's not that thick, then I'm not going to be able to.
As you will climb up, there are more bodies on hooks up here. It looks like the bodies have been almost slow roasted and smoked, as they've taken on that like jerky like quality as the girl described. You can see most of the bodies on the floor have been stripped clean of flesh, leaving only strange skeletal bones that look like they've been gnawed on. You can see there are a multitude of hospital rooms that are empty, as well as a multitude of what looks like long-term patient care rooms, like little rooms. Most of them have been completely ransacked, looking for supplies or anything. Bottles of medication that are empty spill out all over the floor. You gaze out and you could see at the end of the darkness a single room that the floor seems to have a barrier of salt.
Mm-hmm.
The door is shut, but you could see light emanating from underneath the closed door as if someone left a light on inside.
Mm. I'll walk over.
Yep. As you do so, you reach the pile of salt.
Yeah.
Levin is walking as well.
If you'd like to make a occultism or arcana check, Phelan.
I know from the vines that a druid left this here.
Correct.
Could I make a nature check to see if it's like primal magic?
It's not.
Oh,
I try to help him and
That
say,
is fine.
I know those lines are whatever because, ranger nature shit.
That is fine.
no, isn't no. You just okay.
I need to do a nature check, right? To see if I help him. Dude, I'm rolling so well. I love it.
I'll let you make the arcana or occultism with a +1, Phelan.
Okay. +1.
+1.
Okay.
Hey, Dylan, can I look around to see if there's any tracks or anything else that would,
Survival.
possibly look like a hostile thing because of ranger things?
Sure, of course. That'll be a survival
All right.
roll.
Huge.
Phelan,
Huge.
the salt isn't magical in any way, but you don't know anything of whatever it's meant to keep out. It's not magical in itself. Definitely part of some ritual,
Yeah.
but you're just not informed enough.
Can Haru and your mirror try?
Yeah, of course. Arcana or occultism.
I'll do an arcana if that's allowed as well.
I will say, Phelan, the light beyond does seem primal in nature.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh.
Bad roll.
Haru with a 39. Salt historically has been used to keep out demons, devils, and other things of fiendish nature. While your gut instinct is telling you this is just salt strewn on the floor, and you don't feel any magic, there's that trepidation that, hey, maybe I shouldn't cross this. The
Gonna
barrier
think
of
so.
salt is, so let's say this is the doorway, right? The barrier of salt is like something like this. It's a complete barrier. My hands are shaky, obviously. I'm not an artist.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no way to get into the door without crossing the salt, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and Ymir would kind of Haru would kind of nod along to herself. This is usually salt is usually used to keep in demons, fiends, those things of the like.
Varkil, as you are looking around for tracks of any kind, the only tracks you would find are those that the child seemingly left up here.
Right.
Small
track the
elven child footprints.
It's like we marks my prey.
Phelan's gonna walk over to Levin and kind of like tap him on the shoulder to whisper to him.
Mm-hmm.
Can you kneel down real quick?
Levin will kneel.
Listen, I know you don't really want to hear this, but inside there is primal light, and I know you don't like talking about it, but I think that your connection to you know what might make it kind of either difficult or really good for you to go in there. So would you want me to go in first instead of you and see what's going on? Because you might have some sort of reaction in there.
I mean, I'll walk in the darkness. I'm not worried about it.
Oh no, it's not the darkness I'm worried about, it's the light.
I think he's whispering to me right now.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Varkle, to be fair, it's in character. Like Varkle's just like behind us and like listens.
Why you guys kneeling- why you guys
crouched
kneeling down?
next to us, too.
Yeah.
Levin will rise and will just simply say, "Primal or not, I face all light head on."
All right.
Levin will go walk over toward it.
A moment, please, before you do.
Levin will
What
stop
is
his foot. We'll look
I-
to Vanitas.
It's been a while since I've done this. I'm gonna kneel down and place my hand on the floor and try to use psychometric resonance on the ground around it.
Watch out, Vanitas.
Ooh.
Vanitas.
Here comes a giant fist.
The emotions you feel are persistence, worry. Someone was seemingly rushing to get into this place. The assault has been thrown down with a fervor by someone on their way out after leaving. That person seemed to want to get away from her very quickly. Do you want to touch the salt itself?
Yeah, I'll touch the salt too.
Will save, please, my good sir.
Oof. 39.
That is an amazing roll. As you place your hand onto the salt, an image fills your mind. A strange blue-haired elf wearing a strange-looking mask. You see her try to cross the barrier of salt and is flung back.
You
hear-
cut out for the beginning of that.
Well, I'm sorry. You see in your vision a strange blue-haired elf wearing a mask. You see her try to cross the barrier of salt and is flung back 30 feet into the hallway. You hear her mutter something under her breath, a curse of sorts, as from the door you hear, "You and you blessed rats aren't welcome here. I'm still the Archdruid, goddammit. No matter how many slaughterhouses you make of my people, I will protect this town." The woman you see looks something like this. Post in Discord.
I'm howling at the moon.
I think we got the gist of that. But to be clear, you are breaking up
What
a
the
lot, at least on my
fuck?
end.
Yeah.
What? My Discord says it's fine.
I heard you okay.
I don't know.
I got
why.
blessed wasn't welcome. They got flung away.
I'm
There's an Archdruid in
stream
there.
saying I haven't dropped frames. I don't know. Weird.
Maybe it's my end. I don't...
Hello.
Hello.
I've also been hearing it.
Okay.
I don't know. Everything on my end looks like it's fine.
I'm gonna do that. No,
I left and rejoined. Maybe that'll help. I'm not sure.
Yippee!
Shut up, bitch.
Fair enough.
But yes. Excuse me.
is that where the vision ends?
That is where the vision ends.
All right. Well, good news. I'm not sure how, but this somehow repelled the blessed.
Oh. Well, it's like we should be fine unless anybody has something they want to confess.
Also, feeling you're right about the Archdruid.
I am always right, but thank you.
Well, let's not go that far.
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't go that far. Levin says as he goes to walk into the barrier, walk through the salt.
You are able to do so.
Alright, Get, you stay here. I don't think you could fit inside of this room.
Can your mirror fit inside? I'm assuming if
No.
your mirror fits. Yeah. How tall is this hallway, by the way?
The hallway itself, probably like 30-foot ceilings, 40-foot ceilings.
Okay.
It's pretty big. The doorway is like 8 feet high.
Okay. So is she getting hit by like
Oh yeah, meat
the
hooks.
hooks? Yeah, she's
That's
gonna
just,
look
like, slapping against them. Yeah.
Yeah, she's good. Honestly, like after like seeing how small the door is, she just kind of looks to give Haru like a look, and Haru just kind of snaps her fingers. It's like she just goes back, demanifests. She's just gonna demanifest Ymir, so
problem.
she's not dealing with that.
Should we bring the child inside? Yes.
What did you say? Sorry.
Young Vanitas. We should probably
Uh,
bring them inside too.
Yeah.
If they can get in, yes.
Yeah.
All right, little Vanitas, come on.
You see as the child tries to cross the barrier of salt, she is flung back 20 feet. Ah! So let's have a little whelp.
Oh, poor girl.
All right, we'll be right back. Get in Ymir after you, all right, guys?
Oh, yeah, she can. Ymir's gonna get summoned again in the art. She just looks at him away.
You guys can go investigate. I'll wait out here. It's fine.
All right, I will walk in after 11, if I'm allowed in.
Yeah, you were able to walk past the salt.
Tara looks to Vanitas and kind of whispers, I have a bad feeling I might not be allowed in, I'll be honest.
Same.
Well, want to do this together?
You know what? Let's.
Woo!
We'll try to walk in lockstep in.
Yep.
Possibly to avoid seeing the outcome of what's going to happen when they try to walk in. Levin would have walked forward up toward the door.
Okay, yeah. Levin, are you
Tried to
opening the
try
door?
Yeah.
As you do, the light is so blinding that it's hard to really see what is inside. But you can feel a warmth. A not divine warmth, but a primal flame resurging. It's very comforting.
Yeah. Should I open this
Yeah,
door?
go
Click
ahead.
open it, or
Yeah.
Levin is going to try and follow that warmth.
As you walk in, it takes you a moment or so to adjust your eyes. As you could see a rather large office that has been remodeled into what looks like a survivor's base camp. It's a pretty large room. There's a single bed. It looks like there's barricade supplies stacked up next to the door. There's a fire built into a little chimney that is burning bright, a pot of stew atop it. You can see there's case after case of paperwork, like somebody's been filing through and trying to find something, papers strewn all over. The last thing you see is sitting cross-legged, staring out the window, what looks like a skeletal man wearing druidic garb. Looks like this.
Yo! It's
Mushroom.
fucking sick!
The Mushroom Prince.
As
How the fuck did you find that?
you walk in, I have my sources. As you walk in, Levin, the skeleton turns towards you and goes, "Oh ho ho! A living boy! Haven't seen many of your kind in quite a while. I am the Archdruid Proculus. Or what's left of him!" You could see bottles lie around him on the floor, all what looks like expensive wine and other spirits. The man goes, "But come in, you're letting all the darkness in. Come, take a seat. I have plenty of food to eat. It just goes right through me."
Could Phelan follow through behind
Yeah.
11?
You would hear this man. He's not speaking loud, but he's speaking loud enough that you could probably hear him and his silly little jokes.
Is there a source of the light in the room, particularly somewhere?
Yes, it seems to be coming from the tip of his staff.
Oh, hello, sir. You must be the Archdruid, yes?
I am Proculus. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Hello, Proculus. I am Phelan Domain. I am an Archdruid of my own.
The
City?
domains. I've heard of your people.
Oh, really? Yes, we get around. We're everywhere, you know?
He nods, goes, "Yes, very worldly sort. There's a good friend of mine. I forget his name. I think he called himself the Reality Bender."
Oh, I kind of think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I've met him. He's okay.
Well, anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you. Welcome to Briarvel, or what's left of it.
I am
I-
Levin Flew.
I apologize, we don't have much left to see. These damn blessed elves are taking everything we've got left.
Oh, that is like totally why we're here. Like we're here to get rid of them.
The skeletal druid looks towards you and goes, well, I wish you the best of luck with that. I haven't had much luck myself, you see. I'm nothing but skin and bones minus the skin. Ha ha ha!
But you were making attempts. Did you believe there was a method that had more efficacy than others?
Well,
Perhaps.
it was nigh on 50 years ago now when the town was founded. A strange man arrived from the city of Sanctuary to the north. He claimed that he had something that our people needed to see. Our foolish mayor at the time, an excommunicated fae from the Seventh Court. I don't know if you've ever heard of them, the Adamorn people, the real weirdos. He was excommunicated for having relations with the trees. Never quite got over it, never really settled. Anyway, he was overjoyed, said it was his way to make amends for the people, and, well, the rest has been history. These strange... I don't know what you'd call them. Moon rocks, crystals, meteorites, something like that. Well, he brought them in and showed them to the people. That's when we started to hear the voices from the stones. I mean, my own circle. They claim that they heard something. A better world. One where we wouldn't have to run from the powers that be. A world where we would be in charge, and that all we had to give them was ourself. And the man looks down. It was a dark day. I found the only real way to stop them, if that's what you refer to, is to, and he stops, he almost doesn't want to speak. You have to take the bodies away, by any means necessary.
The bodies?
He nods. When my circle fell, they got up again. But they weren't themselves. It was like a different body, a different soul inside the body. They spoke in old-timey Elvish that I couldn't understand. And they kept making threats, and their eye color changed, their hair grew brighter shade, their skin
Phelan will
seemed to
start
whiten.
pushing on Levin, be like, "Oh, that makes sense. They can't get through to our world because of the barrier that the Vanitas put up. So they have to."
inhabit the bodies of others here.
Phelan's like, "Yes." So all we have to do is, and Varko's going to love this. We have to burn everybody in this town.
The
When-
man nods, goes, I mean, you're not wrong. This hospice was once, well, it had its own darkness. Cannibalism was rampant in Briarvel towards the end there.
Oh,
But I found quickly that the extreme heats up here made the bodies uninhabitable for those... I don't know what they are. Are they spirits? Are they something more? I don't know.
it seems that the Blessed have taken a special interest in this town. I would probably say because of these special moon rocks that you all have. Do you remember where they went? Do you remember where they are?
Sewn into the foundations of the buildings, of course.
All of the buildings?
He shrugs. Most?
Do you know why they would have a special interest in the church of here?
The church?
And the upper district as well.
I will be honest with you. I do not know. It may be obvious from my lack of attire, but I was not a very wealthy druid. I was never welcomed within the nobility.
Oh, to be fair, I mean, listen, you obviously know the oldest adage in the Druid book. To be a wealthy druid is like to be a fish with wings. It is perfectly fine. Anyway, you've been a great help. Do we have any other questions for this kind man, Levin?
Those papers, they looked as if they were searched through. Were you looking for something?
I am indeed. I'm trying to find it, and it seems to not want to be found.
What is it you're looking for? Perhaps we could help.
You're welcome to take the paperwork if you'd like. It seems neither here nor there. I was looking for the name of the man who brought the meteorites here in the first place. Every time I try to think of him, his name is erased from my mind. It's as if he exists, but he doesn't. And every time I keep looking... And the man turns back towards the window. It's a completely regular window. It's not barred or anything. Every time I start looking, there are eyes in the shadows that look back at me.
Oh.
You wouldn't mind if we looked through these ourselves and possibly
by all
took them?
means, my hospitality is yours. I'm not sure how much longer my spell of longevity will last, so any help that I can offer to you, fellow druids, I do so greatly.
So you're like super dead, right? Like there's nothing I could do to help you?
I am not dead, but I am not alive, correct.
Okay, so like healing you wouldn't really do much.
Healing me would likely hurt me, no.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
It is quite all right.
It is a very
my
impressive
friend.
spell that you have.
Oh, thank you. I have worked hard to master it for many millennia. The mushrooms that grow within my ribcage are what remains of my life. When they wilt, so too shall I.
Well,
But
that's
I
good
have
for you,
lived
'cause,
a
like,
long life.
interesting. Is there any like dirt around here?
Probably not.
Okay.
Everything's kind of pristine.
If we come around to this, I think I have something that might help you, maybe.
Worry more about yourselves. In 7 days, it all will end in one way or another.
True, true.
Have you found the girl yet?
Oh no, that's like... Wait, how do you know that?
I know how to read, my friend, and I could see Riddle House from here. As he points through the window, you can see the house that you saw the writing on when you first arrived. Today must be the first day. Heroes of mythic might.
Yeah, I mean, that is
Gives
why
you a
we are
wide
here.
Smile.
We are looking for her, like, location in these papers. Yeah, so if Levin, do you want to start looking?
Question then, if you're searching for her.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
What do you seek to do with the child?
What do you mean?
Well, consider it an old man's question. You are heroes, are you not?
It is my duty to protect those who need to be protected. If she is a victim of the Blessed's foul scheme, I will do just that. But I know scarce little about this girl, so I cannot speak to what our intentions are yet.
I was just wondering.
I have no desire to make anyone else a victim, however, in this game that they have already played in your town.
Yeah, we kind of just want to fuck up these blessed and like get on our way. No offense.
I do not take offense at your words.
Did you see any of the others that entered here before us?
He nods. They took one look at the hospice, opening the doors, the smell of corpses and the meat hooks, and they said probably something about how they have better business about.
Did you see where they went?
All over, my friend, all over. I'm pretty sure none of them survived, though. I mean, if they did, we wouldn't be here, would we? Well, you wouldn't be here.
This is going to sound crazy, but while you were alive, did you hear any rumors, like any crazy things, like happening? Like we're like going in super blind, so any sort of hint of like where like powerful magics may be lying, or like where things might be hidden in town, or where important people lived. Anything help would be good help, you know.
Let me get a diplomacy, Phelan.
Oh, buddy, you know I'm giga at that. Yeah.
That's a good roll.
The minus
17.
1.
As you start asking about powerful magic, he immediately becomes tight-lipped and doesn't speak.
Well, no, listen, buddy. We're trying to do whatever is best for your town. I know it's kind of a little too late, but we don't want this like escaping and going to other places, all right? Like we want to make sure that this stat ends here and that your sacrifice isn't in vain, you know?
One more diplomacy.
Bro, I'm so bad at these.
Sorry, you're
You
choosing to speak.
didn't give me a moment to talk. You just went back into it.
He
So
did.
Sorry, I'm a rambler.
it's all right. It's just the same thing that everybody does when they want
Still
like the good charisma
tight-lipped.
characters to roll.
Looks at you and goes, "It's from one druid to another. The only advice I could give. Find the girl. And he shrugs.
Dylan,
Yes.
you said he's looking out the window. You said,
Yes.
obviously, there's some pretty immutable characteristics of the blessed that we've seen already. Like every time we've encountered them,
Mhm.
practically. I wanted to stare out the window and also be looking at him as well. Maybe doing an Arcana check or perception. I'm trying to discern if I could make out like any. Like of the like what I would expect from like their eyes or like any features of that. I'm trying to obviously see if this guy isn't, possibly leading us astray
You're looking out the window?
or like yeah,
Are you sure?
yes,
As you look out the window, can I get first a perception check, then an Arcana check, please?
yes, absolutely.
Nice, nice.
Nothing magical about him, or affecting him in any way. However, as you look out the window, Phelan, Levin, you see a figure floating across from him. The figure seems to be making eye contact with the skeleton. And you could see... The figure doesn't look like the Blessed. A strange gray-skinned elf with dark black hair. Strange makeup runs across her face. It almost looks like scars. You can see her eyes glow with this strange eldritch yellow in color. And as her lips move, she seems to be not casting a spell, but giving a command. As you hear the druid mutter under his breath, "Your word is my deed, mistress. Your word is my deed."
And who is your mistress?
The druid, still staring out the window. "Whatever do you mean, friend?"
Yeah,
Do I
what
see
could-
like a
"There is no
location
one
where she
here
is
but you and
outside?
I." Yeah, she's floating right up, maybe
She's
levitating,
Okay.
sprawled out. I don't know why I uploaded the token to Discord. I meant to do that.
No worries. My eyes see clearly.
He shakes.
I see the one who speaks commands to you, or perhaps I should speak to them instead.
I don't know. What do you mean?
When he said that perhaps I should speak to them instead, Levin's like face, like he would have turned to face her, trying to not make like eye contact or anything like that, but looking her way.
You see the strange elf look towards you and goes, "Well, if it isn't the child of light, here to be broken once again, are we, Ascendant? Was the first time not enough? Welcome to Briarvel. There are more forces here at work than you could ever know. If you want to find the truth." And you see she reaches into a pocket as she pulls out 5 small strips of paper that you could read "Admit 1" written on it. You get
Admit 1?
Admit 1, like a ticket, like for a movie. You get
Like
a
a theater.
front row seat. Enjoy. As she flicks them, they shatter through the window. You hear the skeleton men go cry out, "Ah!" as they seem to stab through him, much like small knives, before landing stuck into the floor at your feet. Procalis falls over in pain, his mushrooms severed. "Ah, I think this is it for me, friends."
I'll run over. I'll try to scoop them up into a pile.
As you do, his bones are just collapsing inward from hundreds of little cuts. "No, it's too late for me.
It is
Go."
okay. You have performed duties as Archdruid well.
It is time
Return
for
to
me to
nature.
rest. Yes, I must go back. I will see you again one day, my friend, in the great tree beyond, where all druids go.
Yes, of course. And I'll tilt his hat so it covers his
You
eyes.
do. The skeleton breathes out towards you one more time. The hefty fucking stench of alcohol. Can I get a fortitude save, Phelan?
What the fuck?
Please, oh.
Phelan, you are sickened. As you feel like you just drank 15 bottles of beer.
Delicious. Wait, why can't I zoom out? Thank you. Well,
I'm assuming we heard the glass break from
Oh, yeah.
outside.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, where is everyone?
So we were gonna step up. We were stepping inside at the same time.
You guys are welcome to speak over them to say you want to step inside, by the way. Don't let them just control you guys.
But the narrative is flowing. We don't want to interrupt.
As the two of you try to step over, I need a reflex save from both of you.
Yeah.
That's the exact thing that Levin didn't want to say.
32.
29.
Haru goes flying 40 feet back, dragging Vanitas alongside her.
Did I feel it try to pulse me back too?
No, just her.
Oh.
You didn't roll well
Her.
enough to grab your footing when she was thrown back.
Oh, fuck yeah, it is probably that thing.
Was that you or me?
No, I think it was me. I think it's relating to how I got these, you know. She motions to, the whole, or to herself, the whole special powers thing.
I am not one to cast blame or poke fun or do anything. I try to kill my god. I have no say at all anymore.
I'm sure. I just know it's gonna be one more thing for Levin to hate to not like me about.
He
Like
did
about
say
me.
us. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm curious. Alright, you go in, I'll just wait out here. Dumb, blessed things, she says. She just sits down. Sits down fucking next to Ymir, and Ymir just pats her head.
I'll go back. I'm gonna try to walk back in.
She kind of looks to Markill. Hey. Guess I'm stuck out here too.
What was the shattering?
Oh, it was like a. Alright, there was a guy in here, and he was super cool Archdruid, but he's very old. And we talked about it to him. We learned a couple things, and then apparently there was somebody outside the window, and they threw paper at
A
him.
woman.
I completely turned 11.
There was a woman outside that she referred to as mistress. Levin would give a brief description of her. At meeting her gaze, she did not match what we've seen of the blessed. There was a eldritch quality to her eyes, though. She threw these in. They're tickets. Admit 1. 5 of them. How convenient.
I'm getting tired of people
She
following
said
us
that-
and doing things like this.
We had a front row seat if we wanted to see the truth before she threw these in.
Well, I don't know if we should go, but it is a thing to do.
The last time we got to see the truth, we've sealed away, well, resealed, fellas doing.
True. While we're talking, I'm gonna do a nature check. I'm gonna see if this guy's vestments are magical.
What's up?
I want to see if this guy's vestments are magical.
Which guy? The druid?
The druid. Yeah.
They are not.
Okay.
You don't
We're
have to.
I'm gonna
supposed
miss
to,
him.
we're supposed to steal from the dead.
It's
Oh,
nature. I'm recycling.
That's
yeah,
what,
aren't you a druid?
yeah, that's what
Can't you
Phelan
eat the
does.
mushrooms?
I was gonna spread the spores of the mushroom.
Levin will collect the tickets,
Sure.
I forgot about
Uh,
my mushroom friend.
and then he will look to Phelan and Vinius and will go, well, let's look through these papers and see what we can find.
Mhm.
All right.
Aye, aye, Captain.
As
I will.
Levin will start searching through the papers, seeing if he can find the name Lila or any other name that stands out to him.
Hey,
Yeah. I'm gonna see if there's any papers and
For lack of a busy work roll to make Levin, I'll have you roll society.
can Vinitas try to help him with that?
No. No, I can't.
No.
Why? Are you bad too?
Yeah.
I have none.
Bro, I also have no.
Goddamn, I don't have any.
Can I argue diplomacy, as the work of a diplomat often involves filing many different sorts of files and paperwork?
It's kind of the one time where society is like the real go-to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's a knowledge check. Society is why
Yeah.
versus diplomacy, which is like active training for
I'll
a thing.
let you diplomacy at disadvantage
Hmm.
because of how long it would take.
Sure, it's better than me doing a plus
I
zero
apologize.
society. It's fine.
Oh, that's happening. I'm gonna cast detect magic.
That's not bad. Not amazing, but not bad. How long do you want to spend looking, I guess is the question. 11.
I mean, that's what we were here to do.
So as a
Are they
reminder,
organized in any sort of way?
They were, but they're a little scattered at this point.
Because at first, unless Levin sees a name that immediately jumps at him, he's like, seeing if it starts with an L, and then he's moving on.
No, I figured, but it's still the amount. Are you searching until you find it, or are you doing a set amount of time? Is my question, I guess.
How many? How many papers would there be, Dylan?
A lot.
I mean, it depends, because Levin's searching with the intent to find it, but it also sort of depends on how long it starts to take.
Well, we could do
Yeah.
this, Levin. We could take all the paperwork, and I could put it in my haversack, and we can do it at the inn where we have a room and safety.
True.
As this is happening, from the stairs, Varkil and Haru, you begin to hear the sound of something climbing. This something is not making a point to be quiet in the slightest. It's very loud and bulky.
Or looks to Varkel as Ymir kind of saunters up and kind of stands like big protectively.
As from the top of the stairs emerges a small creature. Its body stinks of rot. You can see it's covered in a strange spike-like hide, but hangs from its neck is an amulet of the goddess of death and vengeance. You see this fucking thing.
Little
Usually-
dude.
My favorite thing is whenever Dylan says that, that means it's like a friendly NPC.
You see this fucking thing. It
This
saunters
gross
up.
beast.
You see, it's small. It's maybe about 3.5 feet tall. But it's very coiled, full of muscle. So it goes, lots of death here. Very, very tasty. And it looks at Haru, Varkil, and Ymir. You three. Which one of you is Varkil?
I point to Varkel.
He nods at him.
The thing looks at you and goes, I am Vorlo. As it nods. You do not know me, but I know you. I am here to give message. Very important message. From the lady underground. Underground because she is dead, but she is not dead. You know exactly what I mean. Vorlo say, and I quote, very important, don't forget. You come to meeting morning of next day. Very important. Vorlo say. No forget. Meeting right by the lake. Ocean? River? I don't know. By body of water. There will come visitor. Lady say, important. A no altercation. A change? Me no know. Me just death ledger. Me deliver message. And he looks towards you, Varkil. And me give you gift. As he opens his mouth and pulls out from under his tongue what looks like a small rock. As he places it on the floor, he goes, Vorlo told you no trust people, so Vorlo bring you gift from his people. This me only son. As he holds the rock out towards you, you can see it has little arms and legs. He goes, he is yours now.
No, thank you.
Why do you not want Vorlo's son?
Because I deeply care about Vorlo and don't want to hurt his child.
Ha ha, you funny man. This not Vorlo's son, this Vorlo enemy's son. As he grabs the thing, goes, double suplex time! As he jumps into the air, spins around, and lands on it back first, crushing it.
My God.
You hear it go, as it squishes into death.
That was horrible.
It's okay. Vorlo enemy. So it get revenge. He looks towards you. We understand. We same people. Vorlo
No.
here
Sad that
from
I'm inside this office.
Vorlo here from lady. You here for the big man. Are you afraid?
Shakes his head. You said the morning of next day. Is that tomorrow morning, as in this is tonight and then tomorrow morning? Or is it in morning of next day,
Stops.
as in it's already past today?
It stops in deep thought. Vorlo don't know.
Okay. When did you last speak to the lady?
2 hours ago. Vorlo
Yeah.
been trying to track you down. City very tricky. Vorlo travel through floor like a mole man. But hard to tell where to go. He nods as he dives into the floor. You see only his
And then falls
spikes stay above.
Does he fall to the next floor?
No, it looks like his spikes are sort of embedded into the sheetrock and they're holding him in place. As you hear, Vorlo stuck!
Oh, that's kind of cute. Oh. Did you just say he's stuck?
He's stuck!
Mm-hmm.
Your Mira's just gonna walk over, grab one of the spikes, and just fucking whip him out of the crowd.
Oh, this floor not tasty. We must be inside building. Vorlo don't have very good eyesight.
What does the inside of the wall look like?
I go check again for you. So he shoves his head in the floor. As he does so, he looks over and goes, there's little room in here. Toys, like baby play with toys, he says, nodding to himself. And food and there's a girl tied up.
What?
Cobweb in her mouth. She looking at Vorlo and she's like looking for help. Vorlo no can help you, lady, I'm sorry. As he digs
Wait.
back up.
Wait, Vorlo, can you like make a hole?
No, not for you. You know
Could you make a hole
respect
for-
death.
Could you make a hole for Varkel?
He looks towards Varkil. Does this one
What
respect
does this little
death?
girl look like?
She looked like and
Shrugs.
he-
Probably not. It's a
he-
demon.
He looks towards the little elf girl you guys have traveling with you with Get. I don't know where she went. She's
Okay.
he points it like that.
Can you retrieve Sun Girl or make a hole so we can, please?
Will you tell Lady Vorlo do good job today?
Always, Warlow. I'm surprised that you seem to be among the living.
And he looks at you and goes,
Very peculiar.
Vorlo, long-age servant, you might call familiar.
Interesting.
Lady told me that you need to be told to go to the meeting, but Vorlo no give commands, only tell message.
Oh, no, you're fine, Warlow.
He looks and
How long
goes,
have you served the lady for?
Oh, since beginning. Vorlo hate the big man. Big man very evil. Big man very dastard.
Interesting.
Vorlo, back during First War, punctured big man eye and ate it as he rubs his stomach.
How old are you?
Vorlo ancient. Me
That's
easy.
not an age.
Me easy old. Very ancient, very powerful. Many grandchildren. Grandchildren taste really good when fried with rice.
Warlow, please be careful of your words speaking to Haru.
He looks.
Our lady is not one that normally likes to be known.
He looks and goes, "Oh, you're right. Me forget myself. Let me go get child." As he just sort of like burrs into the ground. The little girl, still on Git's back, is just petting Git. She seems to be calm, quiet, doesn't seem to be paying attention. Maybe
Told you, Marcus, my prey.
maybe no, I remember. Maybe 30 seconds later, he surfaces with this same little girl, except she has her. Looks like she's almost like been bound like a straitjacket, but it's made out of cobweb and silk.
Mm. I'm gonna turn to Haru and say, I think we should kill them both just to be sure. And then nod at her like it's a good idea.
And this little, the strain-dropped girl is looking panicked. And Vorlo goes, "Okay, Vorlo give message, give girl. Vorlo going to go get dinner now.
Warlow did a great job. Thank you, Warlow.
Of course, be careful. Much death here. Many dead on. Not fun." And his voice whispers and he goes, "And I don't know what you call them in this people tongue. The big grey ones. Didn't know they here. Oy. Oy, 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 oy." And
I have my suspicions.
the thing
Yes.
saunters towards the stairs and start walking down.
Be safe,
Okay.
Warlow.
Always, always. As you have this
Parker, did you
wrapped
just-
up child in front of you all.
Orca looks Oracle. Did you just suggest we kill them both?
Yes.
I think you should know my answer is obviously going to be no.
I mean, you're a demon, devil, something or another. Why is it no? Better safe than sorry.
No, because that's dumb and stupid. Why would we kill both? Here, Holy, you. She points to Varko. Why don't you take her and points to the wrapped up one? Well, unwrap her first and try to walk through the door.
Why would I unwrap her?
So, I mean, you don't have to. Just take her and walk through the door.
I don't really want to go in that room.
Well, I'm just saying because if we do that, then we can tell. Because she points to the one that got knocked back, and only people weird connections to the blessed or whatever supposedly. So, if she has connections to those things, she'll get repelled.
I didn't know that one went through the door.
What'd you say? Repeat that.
It's an auto game. I didn't know that she went through the door, or tried to at least.
Yeah, she did. She tried to go through the door and got repelled.
Gotcha. Well, I think it'd be better if we just bound both of them at this point in time.
No.
That's fine. We don't have to listen again. Just somebody else will almost die, and it'll be okay. No big deal. No skin
Yeah,
off my
you know
back.
what? You know what? I'd rather risk that than being a child murderer. I'll be honest. She's gonna look to get. You don't listen to me, do you? I can't like convince you to do something for me.
Git looks in the room in horror as Phelan is immediately murdered by massive damage.
Blow!
He just explodes.
Father!
But no, Git does not obey you.
Get okay. Can Ymir walk through? If Ymir steps on the,
She can't fit through.
she's just gonna pick up the child and try to put the child on the other side of the door.
Which one?
Wrapped up.
The wrapped up one? Okay. The child is flung back 50 feet, slams into the wall. You hear,
No, Ymir would basically just fucking grab, make sure she's safe.
then Ymir would have to make a fortitude save.
That's fine. If that's a success, it's a critical success.
That is a critical success. You stay standing. The child slams into you.
Interesting. Ymir's gonna look to Haru. I guess let's just undo both of them. Ymir's gonna undo the bindings.
Are you sure?
She'll wait for the rest of the party as Ymir will just kind of carry the child.
Phelan, when Git contacts you, does he talk or do you hear it in your head?
He is physically speaking to me.
So if he were to like scream out, you would hear him, yes?
Yeah.
Can I see the Beast Lord thing you have on your sheet, right? I want to read it. Not that I don't believe you, I just want to read something.
No, it's not telepathic. It's technically he's making like weird noises.
That
at
you
me.
understand his language.
Yes.
That's why the rest of us just hear the Jeff the Shark noises.
Yeah.
No, because I saw something about 30 feet. I wasn't sure what the 30-foot thing was.
That's a different thing.
Yes, no, you're good, you're good. You hear Git call out. No! I already have a best friend, and that's the Prophet! Get out of my head!
Oh, I have to go, guys. As Phelan will run through the door again.
Hey, where you go? All right.
How long? How many papers have we gotten through by the time that he does that?
Between the two of you, you've gotten through about half the box. We'll
And
say
we've
about
not
20
found the
minutes
name?
have passed. I didn't say that. We'll say about
Okay,
20
sorry.
minutes have passed. As Phelan runs out, you find a single envelope that reads, Lilia, born... The date is about 12 years ago. And you see what looks like an address. One of the cottages here, not too far from the hospice, as the last known address for this person.
I've got it.
Oh, finally.
Does Vanitas have like a bag of holding or whatnot?
Yes.
Or okay, Levin will look to the rest of the things. Can you bring those with us in case we need to review them later?
Of course. I'll unhook it from my waist and hold it out.
Phelan, as you run back in, you see the little girl on top of Git. Looks like she has started clawing through his fur, ripping it up. And looks like it's exposed his skull as she's slowly peeling the skin back with a
All right,
bloody
get the fuck
fingertip.
off of him. As Phelan will cast Shockwave at her.
I think that's a success.
Yeah, it's off. She's off guard.
Does not fling her off Git. As Git
No.
cries out, "Get out of my head!" So
Can-
the girl's head twists a good
Can Git do
180
something?
degrees to look at you, Phelan. 1 second.
Okay.
To look at you. Her eyes glow a crimson red. This is my Git now. She drives a clawed hand into his skull. What would Git like to do?
Can just start spinning? Git just starts spinning.
Sure.
No.
If you want to make an attack roll with a +2, the child would
Okay.
have a 32 AC.
Okay.
Get misses.
Oh. Alright, so she stays on.
She starts digging into his skull. Get
Alright,
takes
guys, can you fucking help me here?
55 points
Oh my
of
god, what
slashing
the
damage.
fuck? Hold up, fuck.
Gets temp HP would be gone, by the way, sir.
Yeah, no, I know. I forgot to get rid of it.
It's okay. I know you have 2 sheets. I'm not yelling at you.
You're screaming at me. It's hurting my feelings.
She's digging into Git's skull, pulling out brain matter.
Haru is conflicted and frozen, while Ymir, is less so.
Oh,
It's not actually
my
a crit, but it does hit.
It's
child.
just a hit. That'll hit.
Oh, Sag.
As you
She just
claw
fucking
through the
punched the
child,
child.
the child dies. The one on top of Git falls off, crashing to the floor with a thud.
Oh my god, Patrick missed all that?
Welcome back, Markill.
Oh no.
All you missed was the child dug into Git and started pulling out his brain matter, and then Ymir slashed at the other one, and then this one and that one both fell dead to the floor.
Oh. Guys, nobody was keeping an eye on Git? What the fuck?
It's interesting.
Oh.
I thought I suggested to kill them both, and then the demon
What
said
the
no.
fuck happened out here?
Okay,
God.
so there was another. First, there was this weird rock thing that was here for Varkill and was like here for his goddess. And then we found another child, but like the same child. And then and then Valen came rushing out, and yeah, things started to get bad.
Git looks towards you, Finn, and go, "It hurts. Me brain gone." Git's
I'm going to-
crying.
I'm gonna try to do some natural medicine on him to try to fix him up a bit.
Put some dirt in
Me
it.
brain gone. Me intelligence go back down.
Why is it saying Git is not trained in medicine? I'm not trying to be Git. I hate this.
Poor Git.
Git is not trained in. It'll be okay. You'll be okay. It'll grow back.
Dylan,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna lay my hand on the girl's head and see if anything happens.
We'll save.
Yep.
When the first
Sorry.
one got slashed, Varkill, they both died. It's like a
Okay.
clone-like thing.
Nope, you're good. You're good.
They
40.
shared one life bar. That's a good roll.
What's my nature?
Just place a hand over the child's head. You get a vision. This little elf girl, born back when the city was bustling by a deranged mother. She built her a little home beneath the floorboards, giving her chunks of human flesh to eat instead of meat to temper her diet. This continued for about 15 years. Then the mother died of a heart attack. The child, with nowhere to go, began to scavenge, climbing up at night, taking bites out of people. You can see this going on up until a band of what looks like adventuring types, probably the first expedition, came to the hospital. When they walked in, they saw this girl hanging from the ceiling on one of the meat hooks like a jungle gym, eating a body. They immediately shot at her with some strange, almost like a laser shot from a rifle, missing a large cylinder-shaped hole through her gut, and she climbed into the ceiling and escaped. You can see she spent the last however long healing her wound, but the hole never faded. Whatever she is, she was not human.
Oh, you poor soul.
You guys find what
Well-
you need? Then that office over there.
Yes, among other things, I have the birth certificate and the address of their last known home. It's not far from here. Furthermore, there was a being. There was a druid in there, an archdruid, who told us everything, but he was answering to someone. When I saw this person, they spoke to me and said if we wanted to see the truth, we had a front row seat, and offered these out, as he would offer to everyone the ticket, one of them each.
Yeah,
Do they
then
look
I'll
like
take
play
this.
tickets?
Yeah.
Oh, it's for like it's definitely for that play thing. Sick. Do they have like a time on them?
No.
She was a strange being, and she killed the Dutch druid upon throwing these through the window.
Yeah, he was like already kind of dead. He was technically a bunch of mushrooms in his own stomach, which is kind of really cool. But I don't know, like if you could really count them as alive anyway.
Uh-huh.
But oh, also I completely forgot one of the things I brought on me with this adventure is a giant tent, so we can all kind of just like sleep in there when we get tired.
Oh, there's also an inn.
Dylan, he was looking for the name of the first person to like make the deal, invite the blessed in. What was it, or was it the ore?
The person who brought the meteorites here.
He was also searching for a name of the person who first brought the meteorites here. He thought it could be within these documents that Vanitas now has within his bag.
Oh, yeah. So that is something we can look at later. But also, and Varkle, you're going to like to hear this. He said one of the core things we have to do is make sure it's either really hot in this town or burn every body we see. Because apparently the blessed are taking over bodies that are just lying around and coming up and like being like possessing them, and that's how they can act here. Because there is a giant barrier that's preventing them from leaving wherever the fuck they're from and coming here.
I mean, why would I be excited to burn everybody alive? I only want to,
Well, no, it's not
Kill.
alive people they can take over. It's just dead bodies.
Okay, I mean, you guys travel with some very strange companions. I don't know why we're concerned about the dead bodies if we're not concerned about the living demons and devils that you party with.
This is just the blessed, and like honestly, like I just really fucking hate them. They're so arrogant and racist, and
I agree.
Yeah,
Plus,
they're pretty
terrible.
annoying.
like
Vanitas
we've
and
been
Haru
to
are
hell.
not full
Like
demons. At least they were not when I last partied with them.
I'm literally not a demon.
Neither am I,
Wait.
unless you count being a
Can't
dead
cross salt lines. You don't.
I
Oh,
did.
that wasn't
killing
because of-
children that are going to rip out people's heads and eat them is a good
Oh,
thing.
I'm sorry that that I don't want to kill a child. I
mean,
like
kinda
literally deal.
obvious.
I have weakness for children. Okay, I literally deal with them like 24/7.
I can move the child's body away and then
Though detestable, the affiliation of Vanitas and Haru's powers is not the cause of concern here. The cause of concern is primarily the blessed, and they use these corpses to enter our world and do what they do.
so
There's a lot of
them-
assumptions going on about who I am when you guys are kind of playing on the fence, for lack of better words, with your own affiliations here.
oh, I mean, no, I just thought that they were here to kill the blessed. So I thought this was like a good way to like learning how to prevent them from getting here in the first place is like a good first step.
I agree. I'll nod.
No, I'm completely honest. I'll tell you what my plan is like, from the very start. Haru and I are currently working to unite the forces of man against the incoming blessed invasion. We know that we stopped them, but it won't last forever. So we're just like trying to get as many people on board as possible before they get here, so that we can kick their ass. Because right now we're like incredibly divided. We went to Vistos, talked to them. We haven't heard that from them in a while. I don't know what happened. But yeah, like we're trying to make allies. That's why we run a fucking adventuring guild to raise up so many heroes to fight them when the time comes. You know.
Yeah, that's why we interacted with the Lord of Horror. Get more allies.
Yeah, like it's really just a number of games. There's like only so many of them. Like don't even know if they can make more. So we just have to like kill a couple or something. But it is logistics and annoying.
Raquel just nods slowly.
Yeah.
Can
So
we get out of here now?
yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. It's fucking creepy and weird.
Where are we going?
Her house? The house place?
Very well.
As you exit,
Well, we
the
could-
as you exit the hospice,
Mhm.
judging by there's no sun, there's no rain. You could see the moon. You could all tell it's probably about 10 p.m.
Okay.
I know exactly what time it is.
True.
I'll
So, like-
also burn the body.
is that a cantrip for you?
Yes.
Because I don't have any fire cantrips.
Nice.
Thank
We
you,
should-
Benitez.
Mhm.
We should probably do one. This probably should be the last thing we do, depending on how long this takes, and then we head to bed.
Well, do we really want to be out here when it gets really, really late?
I don't know.
Uh, How far is that place, the house, from the tavern? Because I know that the tavern and the hospice was pretty close.
Would it be hard to switch over to the town map?
No, I
Thank
was doing that. I'm sorry, I'm making
Thank
tokens
you,
in the background.
Dylan. It's okay.
You good?
It's okay.
You all are.
We don't forgive you,
here.
but it's okay.
Did it load? It doesn't look like it's dragging you guys. Give it a second.
Oh no, it's
It just,
loading.
it just loaded now for
It's
me.
slow. Yeah.
Here.
Reminder, you all are here.
There we go. All right.
The cottage that the girl is at is over here.
So,
It would probably be about an hour or so walk from where you all are currently.
Mm-hmm. Where can you ping it again? I zoomed in too
Yeah,
much.
it didn't show properly. Okay. Sounds good to me.
I thought I hit
Mhm.
shift. I don't think I did though.
Oh, we can do some shopping at Wallots as well.
That's the cottage.
Okay,
The
cool.
walls of the lots.
and is it basically kind of like an hour from here to here as well?
Probably, yeah, about.
All right, sick. That's perfect, actually.
But I really
I
want to go to
imagine
East Depot. I want
Everything
the sword.
in this vicinity is like within an hour or so travel of each other. Wallots and Ace Depot are probably like 30 minutes, then 30 minutes, then probably an hour, hour and a half, so on and so forth.
Dylan, is this based off Forest Avenue where Lowe's and Home Depot are like across the street from each other?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It's competition, you know.
Where's the Newdor plane of this city? Wanna go to
That's right
Pronto's.
here. They don't have pepperoni pizza, though,
Yes.
unless you fucking spin kick them.
All right. So are we? Does anybody have any other ideas? I just don't want it to be like, all right, go here, bang. I want to hear everybody talk.
Well, we have the documents, so we can rest at the inn and go through them all together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe we have the required information to extrapolate enough information from the documents.
Hmm.
But there's no harm in looking at them further.
So like right now we only have clues about Ace Depot where the giant lived, this little cabin, and
Playhouse.
the playhouse.
We have been told through several means that the girl is what we need find.
Mm-hmm.
We have her address, but aside from that, the ones who told us that, Glevin growls, the prophet, and then the druid.
Speaking
But
of,
the druid,
as you all are outside, sorry to interrupt.
It's okay.
Phelan looks towards you and goes, I'll be right back. I have to go take a piss. As you see Git start bounding off.
I'm gonna run after. What the fuck are you doing? This is not the time.
Uh-oh.
Can I get an athletics
Harlow.
check, Phelan?
Okay. Athletics.
Yes, from you, not from Git. Git runs faster than you.
That is false, but okay.
He rolled back.
I have 40 feet movement speed. He has 15.
He's rotund. He's just rolling.
He's death rolling
It's
away.
downhill.
That's so fucked up.
He makes it about maybe 40 yards away behind the first cottage you guys found when you got here, with the prophecy carved into it. He stops and goes, "Oh, I could lose some weight."
It is okay. What are you doing?
He goes, "Oh, my friend's here," as the prophet rises out of the ground.
Oh my fucking god.
Git, my good buddy. As Git goes, "Hi, prophet. It's good to see you."
Can you, like, fuck off? Like, I don't need you talking to my guy.
The man looks towards you and goes, "I'm talking to my friend Git. Am I not allowed to have friends? You've taken
No,
everything
I don't
else
think you
from
are.
me."
You've done, like, war crimes. Like, I don't think you're allowed to have friends, no.
Ooh, so rude, so rude. And he looks at Git and goes, "But don't you worry, friend. We will always be friends." So he pats Git on the head. Git goes, "The prophet's a good guy. You should listen to him." And the prophet looks towards you, Phelan. He
Oh my
goes,
fucking god.
"What? I just came to say hello and see how your journey was going. Not my
Yeah,
fault. Git here just sort of smells me out."
It is kind of your fault because you smell like shit, but, you know, that's besides the point. Listen, it's going fine. Just leave us alone, like, so we can finish this up and leave, and then we never have to see you again. Thank you.
Well, I'll just have you know, I recently received an invitation to the Playhouse.
Oh,
If you plan
great.
to go there, let me know. We could sit together like best friends. As the prophet
All right.
pats Git
You-
goodbye and floats back into the ground.
Oh my fucking god. God, can you fucking just stop for a second? Like, do you make me have to put, like, a collar on you or something?
Git looks at you and goes, "You can't tell me who I am and am not friends with."
I know, but like, you know, it's just a really bad look to be friends with him. Like, what would Levin say?
Levin would say, "Good job, Git. You made a friend." I don't speak Levin. Every time
No, he might
every time
actually
he
say
talks, I hear.
Okay, yes, that is a very good impression of Levin, but that is besides the point.
He looks and goes, "I
He
miss
is your friend also.
I miss Vorlo. He was my only other friend. You, the prophet, and Vorlo. You don't know him, but he's really cool. He's really chill. He taught me a new
Alright.
trick. Want to see?"
No, let's just go back, Git. We don't have time for tricks right now.
Okay. Git looks disappointed and walks back to the party.
Alright.
He's very disappointed.
Hi, everybody.
Like the party was just kind of sitting there, like, oh, okay.
Are you done?
Phelan, what's going
Yeah.
on
As
with
you
Git?
return, you know Git's health is fully restored.
Nice. Thanks,
Yeah.
bro.
Is Git okay? You
Guys, the prophet is fucking with Git.
did you see him again?
Yeah, he was, like, right around the corner.
Oh, God.
I immediately snapped to Phelan to 11.
He just doesn't even seem like he has the means to react to it right now. Just doesn't have the energy for it.
Valid.
Alright, listen. All I'm saying is he says he's going to be at the Playhouse, so just prepare for that
This
kind of
only
interaction.
affirms more what I believed I was going to say.
Oh,
We've been recommended we search for this girl by the prophet and then by the archdruid, who was being commanded by someone else, as we know. I believe these entities may be connected in some way. Then
so do you think it's like a trap? Like, do you think we shouldn't go this way, and then maybe we should do something else?
that depends. The prophet is, well, many things. But as we learned, he was also a coward who was dreadfully afraid of his own leash holders. So he's either done whatever he can to get back in their good graces, or is continuing to aid us so that they cannot get back at him.
I mean, Levin, I know you don't like the theaters, but it does seem pretty genuine when he talks about how much he's friends with Git.
Great.
But, don't worry, I told Git it's a very bad idea to be friends with him, and it's very rude to you, but he doesn't want to hear it.
He's how? He's friends with what?
I
When
don't
did he even
know.
get
I
time
don't
to do that?
know. Listen,
Has
The
he been
prophet's
spying on us?
intentions at his core are to benefit himself. In this instance, we just don't know if that benefiting himself will also stop the blessed or help them. I think in equal parts it's possible.
Yeah. And the prophecy, where's the whole prophecy thing on the wall? And that was the whole big part where we learned about it. But who knows who wrote that?
I mean, it seems like we're already breaking apart the prophecy by going to find her first. That's like supposed to be the fifth day, but we're doing it on the first. That seems like
The
a good
fifth day
idea.
is when the blessed come to get her.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, so like, yeah, we need to go like protect her from the blast. Okay.
yeah, basically. It seems, at least by the prophecy.
Just explaining it for the Twitch viewers.
For the Billy people.
All right. All right. Does anybody have any other places that they want to go? Vanitas, Varkil?
Chances are I won't be resting with you all tonight because I have to be at the lake at first light, and I know that it's too far for you to travel without.
It would be unwise for us to travel in separate groups.
Yeah, do you want a
Yeah.
buddy?
I have to be there at first light, and you will not go. So there's no other option for me.
I mean, we could all just go at first light.
No, I have to be there at first light, and it's already at least 5 hours away.
I mean, are you gonna go to sleep then?
Nope.
That
No
sounds
sleep
like
for
not
me
a good
tonight.
idea.
You know, everything I tell you guys so far has come to true. You don't want to listen to me, so I'm sorry, but I'm really not concerned what you think is a good idea or not.
We had one
Uh-huh.
incident where what you said had come true. I would not speak in
2 now. Arguably 3.
I can't speak to this second one, nor this third one. Nevertheless, it was my understanding that we should not rest until need be. So if we're
Yeah.
not tired, I do not believe we should.
Yeah.
Well,
I believe it be unwise for you to travel alone. Our destination is in the same direction as the river anyway. We can simply travel with you so that you make it to first light after we've investigated the building.
Yeah. I don't think it, especially with the whole in darkness we find mythic, right? So don't know what that is.
If we have to go anywhere, we should go as a group.
100%. We're stronger together.
Barkil audibly sighs. Let's just get on with it, please.
If you take issue with it, you can do what you
I
wish.
told you many times before that I'm here for the blessed and only the blessed, and we're just on wild goose chases, running around, going to plays, visiting hospices, doing all this different stuff.
Are you not paying attention? Are your
Yeah,
I'm
ears
paying different
perhaps,
attention.
Are your ears perhaps filled? Everything we are attempting to do is to stop the blessed. If you believe there's a more efficient way of doing so, then speak up, please.
I have,
love
and was ignored multiple times. So
What
please, lead on.
And what was your plan?
Just lead on. I'm done with this conversation.
No, what was your plan that you stated for us to do that was better than going to finding out this part of the prophecy? Yeah.
Alright, we're just gonna start walking towards the house. This isn't productive.
I'll follow behind with our.
Yep.
So where are we headed?
House.
Yes, the address.
Yeah.
Alrighty. As you all arrive at the cottage, another hour or so passes. Now 11 p.m. Darkness is in full throttle. As you all arrive, you can see it's a small, single-story, rundown building.
see if we can't find anything here.
Levin will go to enter.
Ymir will stand guard outside.
Yeah.
Levin, as you walk inside, it's a small building. It looks like most of them have been barricaded. This one has been ransacked. Stripped of any food, clothing, you name it, it is gone. It's a single-story cottage. You can see the kitchen is in disarray. There looks to be a bloody hacksaw lying on the floor. Dried blood, not wet and dripping. As you walk inside, as you're looking around, the ground itself, the floor rather, looks like a carpet soaked heavily through with blood.
Levin try to feel around on the carpet, see if there's any like signs of like anything underneath it.
As you feel around underneath it, you find a button or lever, I guess, maybe a better term.
Oh.
Levin will point it out, and if there's no objections, we'll go to press it.
Yeah, we could. Vanitas, you want to do your weird thingy thing you did earlier? On all this stuff?
He reluctantly walks to the hacksaw.
Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, and I'll attempt to read the resonance in it.
On the button?
No, on the saw.
Oh. Will save.
Yeah. Ugh, 27.
Are you keeping this? You don't have to, but
Yeah.
a question. That's all.
Yeah, I'll write this. Already.
It's not going to be anything too bad, mind you.
Well, at least when I fail, I spit up eyeballs, and I won't.
No, that's not going to happen in this instance.
I have 3. I'll do it anyway.
Okay, up to you. I'm not trying to force you. I'm just asking.
I know.
promise.
You're good. 34.
That is still a failure, upsettingly.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm sorry. This was a DC 35. This is one of the rough ones. As you place it, the immediate feeling you get as you place a hand on it from your psychometric reading is grief, loss, pain, suffering. Then you all see Vanitas begin to convulse as he falls to the floor.
Okay.
Vanitas, you find yourself standing in this cottage. You're cooking dinner when a young girl, maybe 11, 12, wearing a very nice dress, walks in. You can see there's a cake on the counter that reads, "Happy birthday, Lilia." Lilia, not Lila. You could see from the vantage point you seem to be a grown adult, an elven man or woman, hard to tell. As you're cooking, as one does, cutting up vegetables. This little girl walks in. She tugs on your pants. And you turn towards her. She's begging for something, saying, "Please, it's my birthday. Can't we do this?" It's hard to piece together what she's saying. She seems like she's asking for something to eat. That's different. You look back towards the food you're preparing as you realize with a start, it is human flesh that you are harvesting and cutting up in a truly grotesque manner. It's just like cubing it and throwing it into a pan. You look towards the girl and you start screaming. And you know it's not your voice, but it sounds like you. Saying how ungrateful she is. That you do everything and this is all you get. That she wants better. She can go live on the streets like her whore of a mother. And so on and so forth. The girl breaks into tears and runs out. The image continues. The girl doesn't come down for dinner. You see an enraged man pulls open a cabinet and draws out a very fine-looking hacksaw. The hilt of it seems to be bone, the blade of it Stygian iron. This is no normal hacksaw, and though it is covered in blood and rusted in the current day and age, you can tell it once was something special. You watch as the man walks up into the living room where the girl is lying asleep on the couch. And you hear, "Like to be ungrateful, do you?" You awaken to a scream as all of you see Vanitas convulsing on the floor, holding his guiding star, cutting at the tendons of his shoulder, trying to cut off his own arm.
Oh, no.
Levan just try to grab it and yank his arm back.
I will take an athletics check. Vanitas, I will take an athletics check from you as well, please, sir.
Jameer Hari will try to help. If not, but it has to happen.
Trying to help. Am I waiting for a check to see if I get a bonus or?
Oh,
Let's go.
You will get
Nice
a plus
bonus.
11.
All right. I'm just gonna click my boots of bounding because it'll
That's fine.
add the +2.
You
You
tied.
try to pull him off, but Vanitas is almost like a man possessed. He's just cutting into his flesh. Vanitas,
I
you
probably
take...
would.
1 second.
I think. Okay.
19 points of slashing damage, Vanitas. Do you want to try again, Levin?
I was gonna try to use. I was gonna want to use a mythic point to reroll.
Oh yeah, by all means.
So
I
I'll turn on
apologize.
mythic time.
Yeah.
No worries. It's okay. And I will press.
Do the damage stay or no?
1 second, let's see.
Let's see.
It could technically be
+2.
lower, that's the problem. No, okay.
Yippee.
You manage to pull him off right as the blade cuts into his flesh through his armor. You will take half of that 19, Vanitas.
Gotcha.
As you're basically stabbing yourself a little bit.
Does it come to?
Yeah, he was conscious the whole time. It seemed almost involuntary. Like he's reliving the experience.
Nidus, calm.
He's just having one of his visions, you know? It's
Yeah,
You're not in it anymore.
it's alright.
I can't be in here. He'll stand up and stumble out.
What did you see, buddy?
He's gonna lead on Git.
Vanitas, I think it's really important, to tell us what you saw.
Yeah.
Even if it is hard to, recount.
Ymir will pat him on the back.
Whole fucking town is full of cannibals.
Oh, yeah, we did hear that.
Think he butchered her.
That is
Hmm.
what they are looking for her.
Did you see?
You saw her get killed or maimed.
I don't know. It cut out. I don't.
Ymir will give him another pat and just kind of comfort him.
All that's left is the lever in here, then.
Yeah? Forgot how badly that usually goes for you. Vanitas? Sorry about that.
Yeah, it'll be okay, buddy. We're going to be here for you. We're just going to look
would
inside.
Vanitas have mentioned anything about the hacksaw seeming special from his vision, or?
Too distracted.
Okay,
Yeah.
then Levin just goes to pull the switch if no one.
Yeah.
Do you think
Speaks
she's
out
still
against-
even in here? Or... Okay. I won't stop Levin, though.
As you pull the switch, you hear the rotating of machinery. As from the living room, a large opening in the floor. You could see steps leading down to a small basement. You could hear sobbing from below.
Oh. Oh, no.
Levin, I'll come down with you if you... Don't worry.
I'm
I
coming down
recommend
with you
walking
guys.
with caution.
All right.
I'm with you guys.
All right. All the stay out there, Vanitas.
I'll keep
I
a
have
Arco, you
lookout
want to come
front.
with us?
Watch over Vanitas.
Thank you. I'll have Ymir be out there with you in case I need to. She can help too.
As Levin will go to head down the stairs.
As you do. A dark, dimly lit basement by a torch that is running out. You could see a girl chained to the wall. She's wearing a very nice, fancy dress. She doesn't look that old, maybe 14, 15 at the very most. Pale white skin. Looks like almost pinkish red hair. Her ears, one of them is a little more pointed than the other. She looks like a half-elf, much like Levin.
Ew.
She looks like this.
Okay. Oh. How bad? How strong? How old did the chains look?
Looks like she's just manacled to the wall. They're old and rusty.
Does she have any like visible wounds? Sorry if that was mentioned.
No.
I didn't miss it then.
It's all right. They're here for you, Bolt.
Levin does
We're
try
gonna
to
get you
move
out.
so that the light starts to encompass her, so that she's not in like the dim darkness anymore.
And
The light
Ymir
illuminates all of him.
and Har will just kind of try to calm her down.
Do you fit in the house?
Not yet. No, Ymir's no. Ymir's too big. But no, it was Haru trying to calm her down.
And girl is just silently sobbing. Chained to the wall.
Do you think he could break it down? Break the chains? Oh, Jake's muted.
Am I? Oh, sorry. Levin will approach the girl. Does she seem to react upon like anyone getting closer?
No. She doesn't seem to notice you all.
And she has can we see like eyes open, or is they like closed from her crying,
They
or
are closed.
I'm gonna quickly do it.
if I
Check.
I also want to do something while they're doing this.
Yeah.
Phelan's gonna get like hit with a spark of curiosity. I'd like to do survival checks and see if I could see any sort of like speck of like the moonstone or the asteroid they were talking about, because they said it was in the foundation of buildings.
By all
And
means,
if
I
we're
understand.
yeah,
Perception. That's fine also.
Oh,
Whatever.
sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Not a big deal. As you are looking around, Phelan, you see a glint of strange purple light jutting out of the stone wall or brick wall, whatever the foundation is made out of.
Mhm.
As you get closer to it, you begin to feel sick to your stomach.
Oh.
It is definitely giving
Oh.
off some sort of wave of radiation type deal.
I think I found the reason for the weirdness in this house. The people in this house.
Why?
Oh, Phelan will point at the stone that he sees. That is the crazy asteroid thing that they were talking about that made everybody crazy, kill each other. The druid was saying they built up into the foundations of their house of the buildings.
Oh,
Apparently, they hear whispers from it.
ew. So we
Like
should.
crazy.
Yes. So we should stay away from those things.
And it'd probably be better for her to get away from it.
Yeah.
Dylan.
Yes.
What I would have liked to see if I could look at her eyes and ears and see if I can notice if perhaps there's any wounds, any blood coming out of the ears, or anything near the eyes. Just try to see if she might be blinded and or deafened, whether it be through perception or a medicine check.
You don't even need to roll. She is not.
Okay.
As
just
you
wanted to make
study,
sure.
you could see her right arm, or what would be, has been severed at the shoulder, right where Venice was attempting to cut his own arm off.
Mhm.
Oh. Are there any magics in this place? Does it detect magic?
No.
Okay.
Do you guys want me
Let-
to like take this creepy rock with us?
Can you contain it?
No.
Looking less
The-
violent.
Yes.
I think that's the last thing we need.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just asking, you know. Like
No, it's fair.
never hurts to ask.
No, it's
Levin
fair.
will go over to the chains, and one at a time to like not have her fall. See if he can like just yank them off if they're like weak enough.
Yeah, you're able to.
You do it one at a time, and then try to like position his arm so that she doesn't like fall to the ground.
Gotcha.
Like you can grab her.
Yep.
Is she reacting at all to being touched or freed?
As she falls, you hear her mutter softly under her breath. Please. I'll be good, please. That's all you hear.
We're not going to harm you.
Yeah, you're safe.
Levin, at hearing your voice, you see her eyes open. Huh. Who, just like stuttering. Who are you?
I am Levin. And you?
Lilia.
It is good to meet you, Lilia. Can you stand?
She nods, goes to stand up, sort of shaking a little bit.
Levin will try to help her, holding
Yeah.
an arm out.
Are you here for father? He didn't do anything wrong. I deserved it.
No, I
no.
don't believe that is true, Lilia, but we are not here for your father. We're here to help you.
Help me. That's funny. The last people who tried, father. As soon as she stops and she starts crying again.
Is your
He hurt
father?
If you whatever you were saying, you cut out Maya.
Oh no. Jesus Christ. Jake's first.
It's okay, you can go.
Alright.
I talk all the time.
Is your father still around? When was the last time you saw him?
She stops, deep in thought. This morning?
She looks at the party. Is he still? What happened? Is he not in the house right now?
He told me that he found a new playground. That he didn't need me anymore. And that his friends would come to collect me.
Oh,
Hmm.
don't worry. We have no fucking idea who this guy is. So
Yeah, you're safe.
yeah, we're like not even from this town.
She just looks at you. She doesn't seem to know if she should trust you or not. Sort of staring.
Your father did that, didn't he? says, looking to the arm.
No. I tripped.
Do I need to do a sense motive check on
No,
that?
obviously.
Well, whoever tripped you, just know that what they did was very wrong. And it wasn't right. And whoever they had intended to come find you were only going to hurt you more. We want to protect you from them.
Yeah, not good people. Very bad people.
Do you think we should like get out of here before the other people show up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there anything you need from the house before you? I mean, I assume you'd like to leave.
Repeat that. I'm sorry.
I'm like, I go, Lily. Like, do you want to like take anything before you leave? Like, do you have anything you want to get? Because I assume you'd like to leave, right? Like, get out of here before
I
the other people get.
don't really have anywhere to go.
Oh, you could like come hang out with us. Like, I have like a big tent, and we can all hang out. I can make us like s'mores and hot chocolate. It's gonna be great. I'll be like a big hangout.
Okay.
She kind of whispers to Phelan, "You can do that."
I think so.
We would very
Sick.
much like for you to come with us, Lilia, if you would like to.
Is father going to get mad if I do?
Uh, he won't be able to get to you ever again.
Oh, okay. Sure then.
Yeah, like
The way.
listen, we're like super powerful adventurers, like, and we do so many cool things. You're fine. Um, should we
Levin
like
will.
look?
Go ahead.
Oh, should we like look around before like we leave?
There's nothing else in the room, isn't there? It's a small,
It's a small,
dungeon, basically.
Yeah, like a dungeon
Yeah.
cell.
All right.
Mhm.
I
Are
mean,
you
I could do a
taking the
cursory
meteorite?
glance around to see if there's any like hidden things, like hidden walls or anything like that. But
Yeah. No, I think it's best to just get the fuck out of here.
No
Yeah.
meteorite?
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't spend too much time. We can probably still head over to the water too.
Are we taking the meteorite, Chris?
Fuck no. I have.
Meteorite?
Vanitas has the bag of holding,
Wants the meteorite. That's all
and
I'm
I
saying.
I think the thing is, like, out of
hungry.
character, I think there's just so much of it in this town that it doesn't matter if, like, we take this one instance. I think that's, like, it's literally like a lead in the water situation.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
I was asking just so Dylan's question was heard because Levin would
Yes.
have told you not to anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
No, Phelan was like,
want
fuck no.
Meteorite.
Levin will like hang back to try and make sure that she's able to, get her bearings and walk properly and help her up the stairs and such. As we'll head back up.
Haru's gonna do quick shared senses to see what your mirror's seeing, just to make sure nothing's happening up there.
Nothing's happening.
Sick. She'll. I guess we'll come back to the rest of the party. Child in tow.
With child in tow, you exit out of the cottage. Maybe 11:15, 11:30.
We found her.
Yeah. It was, like, wasn't even, like, really hard. Like, and we are totally heroes. Like, saving people all the time.
Viniza looked 11. His eyes red. Yeah. The saw. Can you get that, please?
What?
Very well. Levin will go back and grab the saw, but we'll put it away so that the girl doesn't see it.
Smart.
No
So like that
problem.
then.
You doing good, Vanitas?
I've dealt with worse.
Everyone, this is Lilia.
Hello, Leah. I am Phelan Domain. This is Git. He is my friend.
You look towards Git. Git looks back towards her. She just nods. She seems a little nervous, a little shell-shocked.
Har points to herself. I am Haru. And Ymir waves. I am Ymir.
And I am Vanitas.
Where are we going?
If we're to make your meeting, he says, looking to Varkil, we should move sooner than later.
You all need to rest, no?
I don't know. I don't really have
I'm
any.
fine. No.
Okay, so auto game.
Mhm.
Fatigue rules apply, do they not?
Eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
we've been
think-
here all day long. Pathfinder by Raw is 16 hours, you get fatigue. That's my
Right. I mean, to be clear, in game, Varkil said that he didn't care about that. In game, Levin said that we shouldn't rest until we feel like we need to. So
Yeah.
out of game, yeah, we're basically going until,
Dylan
we
tells
need
us
to,
that.
but we also said that we would just go. We also said we'd go with you.
Yeah. We also have
regardless of
basically a mobile rest area. So like whenever we start to feel the fatigue, we can just set up camp.
Is the tent like secure, or is it just basically just a tent?
I mean, you could always also set up camp by the water if you need to.
Yeah.
Also, it's probably like a dock, like a boating area. Like we also just commandeer as well.
Yeah, I mean, surely. I mean, there's surely not a lot of people here. No one's gonna be mad if we take their boat. Dock area thing.
Yeah. I don't know. It says it's magical. It's not like a pocket dimension, but it's just a magical creation.
Oh.
It looks like a regular tent. That's so people usually wouldn't bother with it, is the idea.
Yeah.
Oh, we have 5 medium. Yeah, we now have 5 medium creatures.
Mhm.
Doesn't it only fit 4?
It says 9.
9? Whoa, what
The
the
yurt
fuck?
can
You're
have.
thinking-
It's a yurt.
Oh, before
You're thinking of
activation.
the restful tent for 5.
Yeah. Bro, has anyone ever slept in a yurt? They shit rock.
I don't
They're
think
fucking
I know.
tremendous. All right. So to the meeting is the next stop.
Yeah. How
Oh,
long
we
until
have
the
to go to
meeting?
this play, don't we? Like, guys, we're going to be double backing nonstop, traveling everywhere, wasting time.
We said that we would go to the meeting and go
Well,
to there's no time
Dude,
limit
you're
on
not
the play.
invited to the meeting, technically.
All right, you want to go
Like-
solo?
Well,
No, I'm not.
Miss-
I'm saying that we have 7 days. It's been very
Yeah.
painted clearly to us. We don't have time. It's 6 hours, going off what last time was. That's
Yeah, but
12
this is still-
hours to go there and back, and then plus another hour or 2 to the playhouse.
This is
That's
just the
almost a
first
full
day, though,
day.
so it's like it's not like it's fine. Like
The day's over. This is the second day 'cause we have to sleep still.
That's fine. Like we have 7 days.
How long until the problem is when is
Okay.
it's the first light, right? It's
Well,
That's
11.
exactly
Yeah.
it. It's like 3 hours away. That's the whole situation, and it might even
Dude,
not be
it's
3 hours away. It
fine.
could be 27 hours away.
It's gonna be okay. We can go to the meeting and still have time to do shit. We're already ahead of schedule. We have that's like key to the plot. All we have to do is make sure she's fine, and we're like doing very well. We're okay to just take a little time to do this, which also might be really important.
I mean, if Varkil is also explicitly like, we should.
Yeah, because it's his lady he's supposed to meet, and he wouldn't want you all there.
Then
but
he should
we're
be
not-
saying that as opposed to.
I did say that. Like, I'm gonna go by myself multiple times. You're like, no, the party. We're all stronger together. I don't fucking care about the 5 of you.
Okay.
Because you're all evil, on the fence people that are like
What?
trying to make deals with demons and shit.
Listen.
Like-
I need
like,
you
it's
to listen. I need
ridiculous.
you to listen for a moment. Your
Oh, boy.
communication is not clear as Varkil on that. Varkil says you don't listen to us. That's why I assumed you weren't going to the meeting. Not no, don't come to the meeting.
You guys.
So if you don't want us to come to the meeting, we would have not come to the meeting with you. I imagine
It's all good, man.
I wasn't clear about that.
it was absolutely not clear.
So we can just kind of split ways at this point. and
Yeah,
you can go to the meeting.
We're gonna go somewhere else if Arkill's gonna go to the meeting.
Yeah. And we can just say we can, when we get tired, just meet up at the tavern.
Yep.
Fine with me.
So who wants to go where?
We could go to Ace Depot,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Good
where
boy.
the riddle is.
and that's close. And that's pretty close to the inn.
Yeah, it's at a good the same distance. So
So you want to go to Ace Depot? You want to go to the inn? Where you guys want to go? I don't care. I just
Yeah, I think we're
Do we know? What was the blacksmiths again? Just very clear. Do
Ace
we have a
Depot.
name on that location? It is Ace
yeah,
Depot.
and that's
Yeah,
where
absolutely.
the other half of the sword
I
probably
thought
is.
it was. Yes. So Ace Depot seems like a good idea because the sword plot line seems like a good one. And like I said, I think that we should just be going until Dylan indicates that we probably need to rest.
Yeah.
So the four of us are going here, and Varkale's going to his meeting.
Yeah.
And honestly, it feels like more shit probably is gonna happen at night than in the day.
Yeah, probably.
So honestly, we should work like fucking night shifts.
Vampires.
Yeah. All right, I'm good with that plan.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. As you head to the blacksmith shop, you could see it is probably in the same amount of disarray as seen in Venus's vision. The Blessed were trying to corner this man for some reason or another. Well, they weren't successful. The place is not seen better days. A lot of the place seems to be overgrown by vegetation. Vines and other plant life wrapping around everything. No sign of any food or anything like that would have been long since taken. As you recall the note, Vanitas, that you saw in the vision, you actually would see that note pressed away in a corner of the room. I will remind. Life once held a glory, with secrets lost to the story. Pride in all things, yet pride into nothing. I pleaded and begged, but they would not listen. I fought to a head with a fervor unbidden. I leave it to you, O brave and almighty, the key to this story below my last folly.
Below his last falling.
So
I think a good place to start would probably try to find records of what he made, I guess, because if it's his last folly, right?
well, the last folly, I think, could be him trying to beg and plead for this not to happen.
Yeah.
We know from the vision that he certainly did not approve of the blessed.
Yeah.
Sure.
What I would also say could be a thing, and this is one of those things where it's might be one of the obvious things. He in his vision he threw the anvil.
Mhm.
I was gonna say maybe it's underneath where the anvil is currently.
And it's a good
His
start.
last thing is he missed with the anvil. He didn't.
No, he hit them.
Yeah, that's
Bottom time.
Well, okay, fair.
Maybe he just
Well,
really liked the anvil.
Either way, I mean, the anvil could represent the folly of him forging but not being able to make anything to stop it. So I don't think it's a terrible idea checking beneath it.
No, 100%. How
Yeah,
big is this area? Dylan, can your mirror fit?
What's up?
Can your mirror fit in the building?
No, not even close.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Detect Magic just to see.
Detect magic would not reveal anything, no. It's a blacksmith shop.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I'm gonna go over. Do we see where the anvil was thrown? Is that in the building still?
Repeat that? I'm sorry.
The anvil that was thrown, is that still in the building?
It is stuck in the front door.
Stuck in the front door. Okay. So yeah, no, I'm gonna try to move that out of the way. and be like, looking around it, below it, and such, seeing if I could like flip it even on its side and see if there's anything on the bottom of the anvil.
You look for something on the bottom of the anvil? I'm sorry.
Yes. I'm also looking, first starting with the bottom of it, and then I'm looking below it. Again, we're starting with, like, obvious something
You want to start with
obvious
the
first.
anvil itself, or where? I'm sorry.
Let me start with the anvil itself, because I'm moving it anyway. I'm flipping it over.
Nothing on the anvil. It's pretty heavy. I mean, I'm not going to make you roll an athletics check, but it takes, like, all of your strength to move it.
I figured. And then I'm looking at the spot where it struck, where it hit, to see if there's anything there.
As you look at the spot it struck, like where it was thrown?
Yes, where it landed.
Nothing.
Okay.
While Evan's doing that, I'm gonna stand where he stood in my vision and look around.
Perception.
Yep. $36.
Everything seems untouched from the vision. But he had to have left something somewhere.
I'm
Could
gonna
be a greatest folly.
I'm gonna kind of look around. Is like a forge area, like a big is like a place, like a smelting place or something like that, like a furnace.
There would be.
Haru's gonna look around there and like see if there's. Basically, she's gonna try to find any weird hidden compartments and stuff like that, and just kind of general examination of that area.
Yeah, as you look by the forge, there is nothing.
Is the forge on?
No.
Is it running?
No, it's been long since died out.
Can I try to look underneath like the coals and shit? Like shift through them, see if there's anything underneath them.
Sure. As you sift through the coals, you find a body.
Oh shit.
The body is blackened and burnt. It looks like it was stuck here to roast for quite a while.
People, I think I found something like scary.
What?
Phelan lifts up the burnt, crispy body.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Looks like there was like more hidden than like what we were told.
I mean, that'd be a folly.
Looking under, can I look underneath where I picked up the corpse? Is there anything there?
As you lift up the corpse, you see its eyelids open.
Oh.
It looks and goes. You seek, but you do not find. Time running out.
What do you mean? Like, wait, how are you still alive? You're like super dead, no offense.
Seek. 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 The eyes roll back into its head. Below. Pride. Life. Where did the story begin?
Dylan,
Yes.
are there any like pieces that are hung up, or like like how you go to a pizza shop and there's like accolades, like, oh, Robert De Niro ate here or something like that? Is there like an area of like accolades, like shop things that are hung up?
There's Robert De Niro on the wall.
There is a rusted and broken short sword that hangs from the wall. It is the only weapon that hangs from the spot on the wall. The hilt seems to be made of a very weak rusted metal.
If I go
The
over
blade's
to that,
like sort of eaten away.
if I go over to that, I'd like to take out the blade, the severance blade, and I want to see if I could press it up against it and compare the makes of the weapons.
The one on the wall is far more sloppy.
But does it seem to be similar at all? Like maybe a blueprint or something like that?
Wait.
No.
Maybe this guy's Giga, and he said my first folly was the first sword I ever made, and after perfect and unstoppable.
Well, yeah. It's on the wall. Can I remove it? Can I
Yeah,
lift
it's
it
hanging
up?
from the wall. It's like on a not a shelf, but
What about
On a
the
hook.
like a
ground
command
underneath
hook.
it?
You
I
looking
don't
at the
want to take
ground underneath
below
it?
too literally immediately,
I
but
love to take it literally.
Are you looking at the ground below?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Let me get a perception check. Soot and ash line the floor beneath the blade. As you are looking at it, Phelan, you can see what looks like an outline of a key in the ash.
Like a key was there, or there's a key hidden under.
Like a key hidden beneath the ash.
I'll shift around to try to find it.
You bend down, you pull out this cold iron key. You can see it seems to be made from the same metal as was this sword.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Nice.
And the body. Oh, I kind of like just dropped the body. I'm sorry. It's like dead, right? Like I don't have to worry about like hurting its feelings.
I mean, yeah, it's dead.
Like it's rude to say, but we kind of have to do business real fast.
No, it's fine. It's literally dead. So like,
Yeah, definitely. Um. So it said, where did it begin? Vanitas, you're standing exactly where the vision started.
Mm-hmm.
Can you look at your feet, please?
I'll look down.
Perception check.
29.
You see a keyhole in the floor.
I'll run over and hand the key to Vanitas.
nice job, guys. Holy, you guys are good at this.
I'll crouch down and try to unlock it.
As you do, you hear a whirling sound as the wall slides inward and then up, revealing behind it an armory.
Oh.
Hundreds of weapons and armor of the finest make you've ever seen. Enough to equip a small guild of people. These are masterwork items. These are a person's life work. As you are looking at the armory, one thing, however, catches your eye. It looks to be a gleaming black metal blade carved into it in Dwarvish. It reads, "To slay a god." Beneath it there is a note. The note, equally written in Dwarvish, reads, "Mr. Jones, I entrust this to you. You never know when you may need it. Briarvel is no safe place for you. This blade will break any enchantment, but it will only work once. Use it wisely, my friend. I believe in you." It is then signed KB, Keg Belavaz.
Cake.
Looking at
All
the
right.
blade, it is perfect dwarven craftsmanship. You can feel there is a spell of cutting upon it. It has the power to break any enchantment, but it will only work once.
Wow.
Alright, we just need to like combine the two now, right? How hard could that be?
does the dwarven blade seem to be incomplete, or is it a
No,
full
it is
complete
complete.
blade?
The
Oh.
first blade is a sort of like, what's it called? Foil
A
for the
hint.
second.
Replica?
A replica.
It's
or
it's a foil. It's meant people to think that this is the blade that
Ah.
actually does it.
I
The red,
see.
the Chekhov's
It
gun.
It was
the
a red
herring.
herring.
Yep.
Yeah. This is great. Okay, so this will definitely get us through that. But
Alright, look at us. We're doing so well.
yeah, do we want to use this though, or try to find a different way in?
I mean, why look the gift horse in the mouth, you know?
Well, I'm just thinking, if this thing can break any enchantment, there might be a greater if we can save this. Might be a greater use for it, but
Consider-
also
I have a wonder, and I don't think we can act on this yet because we don't have enough information.
As Levin
But-
talks, I'm gonna walk outside and look around, make sure we're not being listened to or watched.
Okay, bye, Vanitas.
Perception.
can your mate also make a perception check?
No.
I'm
only
going
made us.
to
Oh damn!
riproll that.
Yeah, by all
Let's see.
means.
Take off another one of these. 35.
As you look around, Vanitas. Sorry. You
Bless
see
you.
perched
That's
on a
tight.
nearby building what looks like this figure. Where'd you go? Rather than re-upload, I just replied. She seems to be watching you intently. You hear, "You found a little toy, did you, Oracle? You could alleviate your condition with that, you know. Return to the world of the living. I hear the grand progenitor is out and about. You don't want to be a vampire in her world. Or is it once a slave, always a slave?" She looks towards you, grinning. "Something to think about, perhaps. Or not. Doesn't matter to me." As laughing, you see her disappear.
Fuck. He'll walk back in.
Yeah.
We were being followed.
Oh, by what?
Level 11. The same person. And they know about the blade.
Shall I say what I wanted to, or do you all believe I should keep it to myself?
I mean, like, they definitely would hear us no matter what the fuck we say.
Yeah,
I don't think there's a place in this town, like, that is even, like,
Wait.
possible.
Oh my god, hold on.
Get it, Vanitas.
you can do it.
I have a spell for this. Where is it?
He's got a spell for it. He's like Inspector Gadget. He's got that shit.
Gotta look through his huge tome.
I have so many spells, you see. I'm like an archmage.
That's all you're trying to find.
I have a spell. that
what's-
lets me- It's a creates like a silence cubed.
Silence cubed?
Yeah,
Wouldn't
silence
that
cubed.
silence us?
No, everything inside you can still talk, but outside can't hear you.
Mm.
How many spells do you have?
I don't remember what it was called.
I was just gonna say, like, yeah. I don't think it matters.
Yeah,
We're
I guess
being
not.
watched every time we go outside. Like, that's just gonna happen.
Yeah. They probably have eyes and ears everywhere.
I can't find
Yeah.
it anyway.
What were you going to say, Levin? I like to
Assuming,
imagine.
and this is assuming, so we should not be acting on this.
Mhm.
But consider, if the girl is necessary for them succeeding here, if the blade can break any enchantment, if what keeps us here is an enchantment, the enchantment could be broken and she could be whisked away to somewhere they can't reach, foiling their plan. Again, it goes off
Yes.
of too many assumptions, but consider this as we learn new things.
No, I completely understand what you're saying. Like, it's like, what if it's impossible to stop what's going on here? It's impossible to, like, destroy their plan here. Then the best possible situation would be to make sure they can't get out, which they needed her for.
Yes.
Completely understood.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it doesn't come down to it. Because I feel like bad,
The only problem I have at the moment is, like, I assume we brought Lilia in with us. Like, we're not, like, leaving her out of her sight.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, listen, we're going into, like, some sort of dangerous situation in the next couple days. I don't know whether, like, we're trying to make sure you are safe as possible at all times. And so, like, if we're gonna be walking into, like, this super dangerous space, like, I don't know where to take you.
Unfortunately, I think that the safest place is literally just going to be with us.
As you
That
all
But
way
that
we
is
can-
what they want, no?
I'm going to cut you off there for a minute.
Okay.
As you all discuss, Varkil, as you begin walking alongside the land, headed towards your meeting location, you suddenly feel a chill. Gazing out at the water, you see a figure standing atop the water, which is odd. Next to the figure, a strange little rock thing. As the figure approaches, you would see Valdric, except she looks young. Far, far younger than she ever has. Her skin this strange pale white, her hair this almost sky blue. It's almost unnerving how much like her kin she looks. How blessed is she? She looks towards you. I hate this place with a burning passion, I swear. How these little fae managed to recreate the floating city, I'll never understand. Even yet, I don't understand how they've done this. I haven't looked like this in over 1,000 years. You hear her let out a sigh. But the game truly is afoot now, isn't it? And she walks across the water, standing across from you. There's no pleasantries on her face. She seems disgruntled, annoyed, like she really doesn't want to be here. She doesn't seem divine in any nature, doesn't seem powerful, just seems like, well, a grumpy person. She goes,
I'll start to admire that it's actually her.
Considering that you bear her dagger and you see the rock thing, I would say you're pretty damn certain. And out of character, I'll say this
Okay.
is her. This is not a gotcha, haha.
No. It's just, I mean, there's enough suspicion there. That's all. And like the whole,
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
not sure where we are and what's going on with the whole,
Yeah,
no,
100%.
planar dimensional shift shit. That's all.
And she looks towards you, and she goes, "We're about to hit a single day here. 6 remain. On the 7th day, the tower rises, and on the 7th day, it is all or nothing. But," and she stops, and you see her immediately look out towards the noble district. "While the others are sealed, he is here. I know it as much as I know that we still draw breath. As much as fate. And she stops. No, never was much a fan for fate. Stories of greater beings and telling us things we can and can't do. A load of nonsense. She looks from the rock creature to you. I come to you, Varkil, not out of favor nor anything like that. Just communication. I fear that by the end of these 7 days, something will break. I don't know if it will be you. I don't know if it will be me. I know not if it will be this world or everything in between. But I know by the end of these 7 days, the life we've
You cut out.
Oh, hello?
I think you cut out.
She goes, by the end of these 7 days, life will no longer be what it was. Already, you have lost the Dragonborn. Already, you have faced so much. But I fear for what the world will bring. I fear for what purpose the Man of Shadow holds. You have come across his acolyte, I am told. Vorlo has a loud mouth and does not know how to shut up, but it is part of why he chose to greet you in such a way. I told him simply to leave you a message. He felt her beyond the window and figured his presence would be enough to deter her actions. Mayhaps he was right. And she waves a hand as you see a spectral image of this strange lady, the one I just linked before.
Sure.
I don't know why he has taken an acolyte or apprentice, but she travels in the same fields as you do, lives in the darkness as you do, modeled after it as are you. I worry for what he has planned for you here, because if I am here, and if you are here, then you know he is not far behind.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not my concern as of the moment. I'd much rather take care of what's at hand. If I could, it seems my party is simply waiting for this prophecy to come to be. I'd much rather avert it and try to
To wave your
stop
hat and let it happen.
what's happening.
She nods. If the prophecy comes to pass, we truly all will be lost. The priestess is shrewder now than she was before. When they took your home the first time, they were cowardly, yes, but the losses were great, as you remember, I'm sure. How many millions of people wiped out, all for their sick little games. Arvlon, despite what it may seem, is weak at its core. A world divided is a world that cannot stand. Once they get here, they have no use for this place. Its people will be used as livestock, its weapons, tools of war. They will use it to seek out other realms, greater realms, and take those. Merely a stepping stone. You've seen firsthand what they have done. You've seen firsthand what they have crafted. So I tell you this. Within this town of Briarvel, Well, you seek a way to stop them. Beneath one of these buildings, and I know not which, there exists a man. A scientist from the earliest age, from the floating city. He is conducting experiments even now, taking people and making them into things, combining the greatest parts of mortal and god. If you are not quick, you will awake soon to a feast of feasts. They call them saints, and what an apt name that, for the saints come marching and the world does end. This will not be the last correspondence we have within this place, as I will seek out answers more and more. But don't lose sight of your objective, Varkil. He's here, and I've never been more certain of anything. He's one of the few with an actual body, one of 3 not sealed. The other 2 matter little. If we could kill him, hell, we might be able to prevent it all. So travel swiftly, and travel smartly. This world still has need of you. And we will meet again on the dawn of the 4th day. And the woman looks towards you, gives a bow, and seems to slip into the earth as strange bones erupt around it.
He'll bow and do whatever salute or gesture they would have at this point in time, respectfully. And then I guess I would just head to the inn.
Okay. And I cut back to the other side on the other world. With this strange sword in hand. What are you all doing?
I assume it's late.
Yeah, it's
And we're
probably
getting
about
quite tired.
12, midnight, maybe 1.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's head to the inn.
Yeah, it's gonna take us like an hour to walk there, you said?
Yeah.
Or shorter, because it's like right here.
Probably about an hour.
Key. I guess we're headed to the end too.
Yes. To the inn we go.
Alrighty. As you head towards the inn, you make it to the door as the smell of sulfur rises heavily. Immediately, the doors open as a strange figure stands. The figure smells of sulfur and death. They look like this. Post in Discord. She looks towards you. This figure, clearly half fiend, half dragon, goes, "Well, if it isn't the little champion of light. We were hoping you'd come, Mr. Levin." As you see, she steps aside and the prophet is behind her. She goes, "Sorry,
Oh, no.
friend. It's round, what, 3 now?" As he snaps his fingers and a horde of demons rush out. And that is where we're going to call it for today.
God fucking damn it.
My
Done.
favorite.